Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Whoa. As soon as I muted myself, I just almost dropped my controller. What did I open? What is happening? Open my chat too. What is this chat? Oh, this is for my friend. Sorry for exposing you. Stole some flowers from some Chinese kid who spoke minimal English. That's great. That's great. Let me take these out. My headphones, I don't need it. Okay. What are we doing? Let me get off here first of all. 138, Gwynfro, hello, welcome. It's Genshin perked, yes it is. So today, we're back with this. It's the Yakuza stream looks a bit different today. We are back doing Genshin Impact today because Tuesday, well today's Thursday, but Tuesday, Navia came out finally. And
Can we play Banker next time?
that is the best character. Or Gwyn from Majima in his magical gore era. This is Majima, and I guess no, maybe this is Kiryu. Okay, let this be Majima, and then Navia is Kiryu today, and we're gonna go beat people up. So, what's new? This is a new thing. There's an event that just started today as well. But I don't think the full event is available. Maybe if I have time after, I'll do it. But Navia is our new character. We used to call her, when we first met her, she was $10 Saki-sama. Then I upgraded her to $100 Saki-sama. So now I think she's just Blonde Saki-sama. I'm like, wait, I should just call her Blonde Saki-sama. I don't know what this is, but this art has the whole fandom in a chokehold of Zhongli. This needs to be a skin. And then her story quest. And new cards for anyone who plays TCG. So that's our new updates right now. The event that is going on, I think it's going to take a couple days for the full event to come out. They do the thing where they release it in like installments, like, okay, story part 1 today, or story part 2 tomorrow. They do it like that. So for the whole event to come out, it's probably going to take like 3 or so days at least. But I think it's basically... Farina is like... Farina is also like the main character again. There's no main story. Basically, they didn't add, like, since the Fontaine main story is over after that whole flood. There's probably going to be an epilogue and like a prequel before we go to our next location, but that's probably going to be like more down the line, maybe like earlier next year that might come out, or mid. Because the next region we go to, it's going to be till like August. So they still have some time to like put in like an epilogue or like a interlude chapter. But for now, it seems everyone's back to kind of normal in Fontaine. For some reason, Ayaka's here in Fontaine. She has a gun in this art. Farina's in the back. So Farina is directing, I don't know exactly what they're holding. They're holding some kind of theater, some kind of play. Some kind of, I'm recording it. It's like a big thing in Fontaine, apparently. Roses and muskets. So Farina's the director. I don't really know what it's about. If we get time after.
Isn't there
And Farina thinks it's boring, apparently.
to do?
But so here's what we're doing. I have a confession. What are you guys doing? How much money are you gonna spend for He New Tune?
Banker next time?
I have a confession about that in 1 second. Blonde Saki-sama with a cannon thing, yes! Blonde Saki-sama with a cannon thing. So, okay. I was like wondering, I'm like, you mean right? So here she is in all her glory. And then here's Ayaya too. But I already have an Ayaya, so I don't need Ayaya. Everyone should have an Ayaya. Because I think it was like a year or two ago. I think it was 2 years or so ago. They couldn't update the game because I think Shanghai was having like a lot of COVID cases. So they I think they took like a lot of the workers weren't working. They just like sent them all home for everyone to stay safe. So they just left the Ayaka banner on for an extended time, like 6 weeks. Because normally it's like 3 weeks, I think, each, usually. And then I think accidentally at the bottom, they made it say like it's extended for like 200 and something days. So everyone at this point should have an Ayaya. Unless you're a new player, then you don't have an Ayaya. here's the thing. I like Navia so much. This is literally the best character. The best girl. Well, Farina's up there too. Why did they just make all the French characters so, like, amazing? I'm not saying that just because they're French. I couldn't control myself. Okay? So what I did is I went and I got her weapon first. Her weapon looks very pretty. Verdict Missplitter. Oh wait, it's called Verdict. Verdict something. That's not the full name. Missplitter Reforged is the purple weapon. I couldn't control myself, so I already rolled for her weapon. And the game screwed me over. It gave me the wrong weapon twice before I got her actual weapon. And I started with 160 like pulls, like materials that I could use to pull. So I used like most of that. And then I was like, wait, I still have to get a Navia. So I couldn't control myself, so I already spent the money. I already dropped $100. I dropped the money, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till Thursday to pull. And then I didn't. But it took a long time. Because I tried to pull for Navia, and I didn't get her. I ended up getting... Can I show the history? Hold on. Does the game let me do this? Oh, it doesn't. Ah, it blocks it. I see. Oh, whoops. But it took me like 70 pulls, and then I didn't even get her. And then I got D-Luke by accident. And then I did one more pull after, and then she just popped out of nowhere. So at least I didn't have to go through all that pain. I did all that pain, and I got the wrong character, and then the game decided to take pity on me. And then it gave me Navia like right after.
Being too popular can be so...
And then I couldn't control myself again. And I already leveled her up to 90. I got her weapon to level 80. I think I could get it to 90 today, actually. I just need one more of these, and it's available on Thursday. I got her weapon. Her weapon is so pretty. She literally uses an axe. The thing is, she fights with her umbrella, but, like, it also transitions into an axe, too. They're finding, like, creative ways to, like, implement, like, weapons now. Like, you don't necessarily have to use, like, this is, like, a claymore sword, but, like, they made it into an axe, but, like, she doesn't exactly use an axe. She kind of uses her umbrella. Like, they're finding more creative ways. Like, Risley uses, like, a book, but he actually just punches people. So it's like he's not actually doing, like, catalyst kind of attacks. So they're finding more creative ways to integrate weapons into the game. So it's technically an axe here, but actually she fights more, like, with her umbrella. These are temporary because her artifact set that's good for her just came out. The set that's good for her is this one. So, like, it will give her, like, a bonus of, like, 18% attack, and then a geo damage bonus, but I tried farming, but I don't have, like, the good pieces yet. I only have this one's a good piece. And what else? I have just a bunch of temporary pieces. And then I got this to 666, because that's the highest I could get, because I don't have this. Oh shit, I don't have this either. But this is like, you have to beat the boss once a week, and I already... all the materials I was using to beat the boss once a week went to Farina. Because I just got Farina to, like, 999. So she's 999, because she used all the materials. So no one technically could get Navia to anything above 666 if you used all your materials for Farina already. So you have to wait, like, maybe... how many weeks? Maybe 4 weeks to get her to 999 at least, or 10. If you do 10, but that's a bit more tricky. But isn't she so pretty? This is the bestly designed character, everyone. She's so pretty. Look at her animations. Then she wears a Saki-sama hat. How could anyone not like her? And she literally carried the main story. I think she wears sunglasses now. Look at her umbrella. Look at her sunglasses. Everyone in the fandom is, like, crying because from the main story, we learn that Malus and Silver, like, sacrificed themselves, and then now they're, like, dead. So, now Silver used to wear sunglasses. So everyone's saying, like, her sunglasses are, like, a homage to him.
Oh.
I don't know why, I just like that. This animation is so wholesome. She has, like, such a cool animation, and then this one's so wholesome. Just the wind blowing. Kamisato, ay. I don't know why. It's like a fandom thing for, I don't know why, but like Ayaka is like the fandom's like favorite like victim. Everyone made her like a yandere. That's like their headcanon for her. So they call her Ayaya. I don't know why. Ayaya. I'm adding too many Ayayayas. I'm going through the Yuka withdrawals. And just a Genshin whale no. To be honest, when I look at my character archive, I'm starting to think I'm becoming a whale. I didn't realize I had this many characters. The 4 stars are like, anyone with the purple background are 4 stars, so like if you just naturally play the game, you're probably gonna get all the 4 stars eventually. But the 5 stars, you have to like go out of your way to roll for them. Either by saving up materials, and just like picking and choosing which characters you want, or just being a whale and getting everyone. But this is also for me playing for like at least 2 years now. So if you just play like every day, you could probably get a lot of characters too. I have Ayaya. Yeah, that was not 2021, that was 2022.
A blade embraces its duty.
I remember it was my birthday. It says May 5th, 2022. I remember. Because people just gave me gift cards for PlayStation. And I'm like, okay, time to roll for Ayaya. It's starting to look like a whale. I think I almost have like a nice Fontaine team. I could have used Risley, Farina, and Navia. Literally everyone's saying Neverlit is a team on his own, and honestly, after playing him like in trial things, he is so broken. You don't even need anyone else on the team. But I couldn't get him because like he came out the same time as Risley. It was literally like a daddy patch, so I had to pick one or the other. So when Neverlet comes back around, I'm definitely gonna get him. Linne's cool too, but like, he's a bow character, and it depends. I'm very picky with my bow characters, because I don't like playing bow characters. The only bow character I like is like, Yoimiya. The daddy pack.
The people would adore
What's going on?
so much.
The payment is already in motion. Okay, so, here's the thing, I got Navia, but what I did save is I have, like, not put her in the party, and I haven't even played her. I haven't even touched her. I don't even know how to play Navia. I just upgraded her to level 90. Let's make a new party. Let's make a just Navia party. Where is she? Oh, look how cute! That's her party animation. Aw.
Count me in.
Just Navia in the party. Just Monica. Just Navia. But to learn how to play her, let's do her character trial. So you're supposed to kind of do this before you roll for a character to test them out and see if you like them. So let's see how do you play Navia? Blonde Saki-sama with Tokyo Ghost sunglasses, 10 out of 10 game. And when she sees an elegant woman, Saki-sama? She is literally- no, this is France, okay? As soon as she popped up in the story, I was like, is this Saki-sama? And then with Farina, the same thing, I was like, is this not another Saki-sama? France is just filled with so many Saki-samas. Yeah, the daddy pack. I've seen chicks dressed like this at golf clubs, minus the wheels. I mean, do they wear yellow, though? She's incredible, is the thing about her. Nuking your wallet for her is valid. I knew I was saving. Okay, literally. Honestly, I probably would have had to pay anything if I didn't go for the weapon. The weapon screwed me over. The weapon banner is a scam, and everyone's been saying that for years. But I really wanted her weapon, because the weapon matched her color scheme. Okay, how do I play her? Navia or other members collect elemental shards, crystallize reaction. She gains something. When her elemental skill is tapped, all stacks will be consumed to fire Rosula shard shots. So she's got a gun. So she has an umbrella, she has an axe, and she has a gun. What else? What is with Fontaine and guns now? I'm trying to understand. Elemental skill is held. Navia enters aiming mode before firing. And will continually pick up elemental shards while aiming. Okay. Elemental skill. In addition, her elemental skill is able to deal USA-aligned geo damage at intervals. Elemental burst bombards opponents in front of her. AoE geo damage. Periodically deal geo damage. Okay. Look at her! They literally put like their whole like not whole budget, because this game has a big budget, but like look at this outfit. Look at this drift. Okay, this is Trial Navia they gave me, level 80. Level 80 her weapon. Okay, they have the full set for her. I don't have the whole set yet. And she's 888. And her birthday is August 16th. Not with the upskirt. I was trying to look at the details on her like outfit.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
We're her friends. So awesome. The problem is even though like she's like a really well liked character, like story wise and stuff, people won't pull for her because she's like a Geo character. Because out of all the elements in the game, Geo is like, I guess doesn't really blend well with the other elements in the game. Because like if you could stack together like fire and water attacks and like go make a reaction, and like fire and like electricity or dendro and water. But like Geo doesn't really blend well with any like element. Geo's like kind of like a rock element. So like it doesn't go well with like anything basically. There's no, so everyone was like, they like her, but she's Geo, and people don't know how to like integrate her on a team. But who needs a team? I'm just gonna, I don't care. Who cares about the meta, okay? I don't care. Navia's her own team. And just a pervert. What? I'm gonna allow it. The chat caught that. It's like let's not let them post that until you approve it. Color Goss duo there with the yellow. Bro, this internet is gonna make me go crazy. How are you? How's everyone doing? Mr. Najar, Razor Gem, you guys are in here now too. Welcome. This is my new character. My shiny new blonde Saki-sama. I should put that in the title. I did do that. It's okay. I don't need to do that. They make bank with this game because big streamers spend 10k of money. Yeah. I seriously love this animation. Why did you use the ShinKickCollective account to write that? And just a lolly pervert, and Ego is the blood pervert. What lolly pervert? I literally... she's not released yet, but that lolly in the main story, I was like, fuck her. She literally scammed me.
It was designed by
so it's like
mother.
Pokemon, pretty much.
Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
This game really encourages you to like collect characters. Shiny new characters. Hey, how's it going, Anja and chat? Hope you're well. Hunter PQ's here too. Welcome. This is my new fancy character that I'm gonna learn how to play. And then I'm gonna do her character story, which came out as well. Rock is good against flying, fire, and ice. If only they could integrate that in the game. Because it doesn't blend well. I don't even know what... Okay, they gave me Ningguang, Shenling, and Bennett. So what did they expect me to do with this team? 2 fire characters, 2 Geo characters. I don't really know what they expect me to do. I have a 12-hour lookout duty, but my connection is non-existent. Lookout duty today? When's your service over? I was thinking it was like January or something. I'm adding emotes to 17. Oh, okay, I see. You guys do that. Okay, so what's her main combo? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's like a 4 attack combo. So let's see what she does. 1, 2. She kicks it! She kicks the axe! That is so cool! She literally kicks it. 1, 2, 3. And then she opens the umbrella. Why is it so... They really put their budget into her. 1, 2, 3. I love that. Her animations are so elegant. 1, 2, 3. And she does a curtsy! Wait, do that again. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Okay, I'm dying. And then her charged attack. And she wears sunglasses when she does it. Wow. I love it. I love everything about her already. Now, how do I do this? So
this one's got your name on it.
Okay, so this is the gun or the cannon. It's the gunbrella. The gunbrella, as they called it in like
Feeling lucky?
The live stream. Okay, so what if I just tap it? That's holding it. So I have 2 stacks. I have 1 stack of it. Oh, it's 2 stacks, right? I think. If I just tap it, what happens?
Coming at ya. Coming at ya.
Oh, I can rapid fire it. Okay, so if I hold it, then it's like that. It's just 1. But if I just do this,
Hey there.
when it's full with 2 stacks, I can rapid fire it. Big fucking gun. Gunbrella. Gunbrella, just like Penguin from Batman has. Oh, so Navia is the Penguin. Except not... Okay, I don't want to describe Penguin. The differences between Penguin and Navia. There's a lot. Okay, how do I actually play her? Let's see.
Feeling lucky? Watch out!
Okay, she's getting stacks of something. Is that what they mean? So, two stacks. I don't want to switch to anyone else.
Feeling lucky?
Whoa, that actually does a lot of damage. Okay, her burst.
Attack!
Whoa!
Feeling lucky?
Why is she so broken? Whoa!
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
That actually does a lot.
Hey there! A proper send-off from the Spina with love. This one's got your name on it.
Oh god, another one. Maybe I should switch. Hold on.
I'm going in. Eat this. Fire! Well, with rocks. Umbrella warfare, I guess.
There's so much going on my screen. Why is she so cool? Oh my god. She's got an axe, an umbrella, and a big giant fucking cannon. She's the best. Okay. Well, we have daily missions to do before we do anything else. So let's keep using her. And they're all in Fontaine, so this. Let's see. Can I do this just with Navia in the party? I don't even know if she's strong enough, to be honest, because my Navia... Oh! What I could do is get this to level 90. Wait, I can do that right now. Get this to level 90. That means I have to do a domain quick. Where is it? I need to get a little bit more material to make her level 90. Let me do this quick. I need 1 more of these. Okay. Use this party. I can't solo this with Navia. Use this party. Let me clear this maybe twice. And then maybe.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Maybe everything will work out. We'll get her weapon to level 90.
Please.
I pre-farmed for her. I went into like 2 other people's worlds to ask if I could steal the materials. Die!
Right here. Right now. Right here. Strike a pose! Hey!
Way now.
So far, this team has been working for me. I call this the lazy team. Where you basically take Yay Miko and put
Right now.
3 of these pillars. Then you call Farina summons. And then you kind of don't even have to do anything if you really don't want to. And then Nahida can take a picture of them. I mean, that's her contribution. And then if I want to make it go faster, I just take Risley and punch them. So, it's my lazy team. Team, you do nothing. They do all the work for you. Okay, I need enough to get one more of... Okay, one more time. Then I can probably upgrade her weapon.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Suffocate.
I see everything. Share my knowledge.
A moment, please.
The wrong test subject.
It's gonna get a little chilly. Not
Ooh.
bad. Forget.
Okay, that went faster. Is this enough? Maybe? Actually, I can make it work. I can make it work. Let me go craft it. She needs one more. Where am I? Oh, here. By the way, I can't say that. They didn't actually say it yet. There's let's call it, information on the internet. But they found a way, so they have this update. There's information on the next update. They're finally gonna link the land. Because look at this big, giant, like, empty void here. From Mondstadt, Liyue, Sumeru, and then Fontaine's up here. They're adding another section of Liyue here. To link it to Fontaine. So finally, there's gonna be, like... this is gonna be less annoying. You can actually travel from Liyue to Fontaine, straight through. Instead of having to make this whole roundabout way. So that's what the rumors, quote unquote, say. Let's say that. Let's go craft. Liyue always gets an expansion, but again, this is a Chinese game, so they have to always expand the Chinese region. They're always gonna do it. Even though Mondstadt needs an badly needs an expansion. Because Mondstadt is literally 10%, wait. Mona. There's rumors that Mondstadt was getting an expansion, but it's never happened. Like, how long is it gonna take? Mondstadt is literally this, like, small strip. We're screwing the Germans over. This is literally Mondstadt. Liyue is so fucking big. And it's getting a section up here. Sumeru is the biggest, though. Like, the forest and the desert is huge. And then Fontaine's still being added to the game. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be, like, something up here for Fontaine as well. So Fontaine's not even fully done yet, either. And then Inazuma is just, like, a bunch of islands. It looks huge because, like, the ocean. Switch back the party, hold on. We need the Navia party. Just her. Now, her weapon, we can get this to level 90. Level 90. There, max level reached. Now, I don't know how much damage she's gonna do, because that's a high crit rate. 183 crit damage. We'll see what it's gonna do. It's not gonna be- I don't know if it's gonna be as good as the trial. Okay, let's go beat up some things. Let's do my daily missions. Where are Let me see what I'm up against, and then maybe I might have to put someone else in the party. Because I don't know if she'll be strong enough alone.
Feeling lucky?
Another test.
Actually,
Cha!
wait a second.
Ha!
The fury.
Navia?
Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Hey there! Where'd that come from?
Ah!
Ah! Cha!
I got careless.
This one's got your name on it. Watch out! This one's got your name on it.
Suffocate.
Cha!
Okay, not bad. The only problem is like, the thing with claymores is their attacks are like a bit slower. So like I have it, they probably would be able to interrupt me. Her skill though actually is doing a lot of damage. I think I need to get my substats for that up though. My energy recharge so I can do it more often. Okay, we're swimming now. Wait, I can do dolphin Navia. Wait. That means I can do dolphin. Do it. Because she's from Fontaine, and only the Fontaine characters can do the dolphin dive. Okay. Look at her go! Now, how does the hat stay on in water? What's our explanation for this? What am I supposed to be doing? Reach the destination within the time limit. Okay, so this is my challenge, my daily challenge here. Where am I going? Oh. We're actually swimming. Reach the... That's a lot of time though. How far do they want me to go? And... Oh, just here. There we go. What else? Do this one first. Destroy all the bullet barnacles. How does this one go? All these underwater challenges. I haven't even done any underwater exploration yet. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Okay, how do I do this? Okay. I'm gonna get beat up. I think I have to blow these up before it hits me. I have to time it. Okay, 1. Two, where's the last one? Oh, it's up. What? There. Next, last one. Was it underground? Maybe. Oh, this is Spina de Ursula. We were at her base, literally. Oh, fuck kids. What do they want? Oh, it's a hide and seek? Am I supposed to find them? Blah, 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 blah. Why don't I join you? Don't worry, I got this. It's awesome. Are you both hiding? Or am I just one of you hiding? Oh, okay, I had to find both of them. Daily mission. Play hide and seek with kids. Look for both of them. What are their names? Arule and Verut? Veru. Probably. I've not had to play hide and seek. Well, wow. This spot looks good. Maybe I should just leave this kid. Maybe I'll come back for him. Where's the other kid? That kid tried. I'll let him. The kids hugged up cute. Kids. I hope. Where is he? Oh, it's what? You're not. Your spot's even worse. Okay, wait a damn second. You're not even hiding! Kid! Not hiding. I never really intended to. If Root didn't bother me as often as he does, I would prefer to read my books for a while more. Our parents work so hard, so I've got to grow up fast and help lighten the load. But Root keeps saying that he misses Mom, so I have to accompany him. That way he'll stop crying for a bit. Sorry, I've said too much. I'll be waiting at our reading spot. Why did I get involved in this? I didn't ask to be trauma dumped by little kids. Where are you? Come here. Oh, I can sit. Look at me. Okay, kid. Oh, you found me! Did my brother tell you about the spot? Alright, you're pretty good at this. I'm going to our meeting place. Did you tell him about my spot? How did he find me that quickly? Quickly, right. Experience is on my side, I fear. I'm very good at hide and seek. Really? In that case, will you come over next time too? Could we play together again? Our parents aren't at home in the day, and my big brother's always reading. No one has time to play. What? You guys kind of suck at hide and seek, though. How about you guys find me next time? It's called I Just Don't Come Anywhere Near Here, ever again. So this is the Spina da Rusula base. The boss is home! Give me a drink! Now! Can I talk? Oh, I can talk to you. The boss is home! Can you solve any problem? Small dispute, factional disputes. Spina da can do it all for you. Okay. So, Spina da Rusula is trustworthy. And I can't even go in my own building. That's great. We can just steal Nevilet's building when we need to. Okay, so let's claim my daily mission rewards first, and then let's start her story quest. Amateur hour hide and seek strats. Hey, here, stupid kids. This is why we hate kids.
Ad Astra.
Can't even play hide and seek right.
Thank you for complete.
The kid's like, you know, I don't want to play hide and seek. I didn't even try hiding because, you know, I need to grow up. Fuck you, kid. Waste my time trying to do something to make you happy. Where is the... So, Navia story quest. I still have to do all of these. Maybe I might do Risley's one day. My father. Cake daddy. Nevilet's one day too. Okay, let's get the quest. Go to... Okay, I might be screwed. How am I supposed to do this? It says... I'm gonna be confused. It says, go to the Court of Fontaine. And then this one, which is the event, says go to the Court of Fontaine. So I actually I have no clue which one it's going to trigger when I go there. Go to Square in Court of Fontaine. You were stopped by a familiar voice while you walk in the Court of Fontaine. Okay, wait. Oh, first of all, claim this. Go to the correct menu. Claim this. For doing the Navia thing. Okay, if I set it to this, where does this tell me to... It tells me to go to the same spot! Okay, I don't know what it's gonna trigger. It's either gonna trigger Navia's quest, or it's gonna trigger the event quest. If I teleport here. Maybe I'll teleport... Maybe let's just run. Let's run. So it triggers what I want it to trigger. Which is at the correct one. Okay. And I need to drop down? Yes, I do. Wait, that's not drip. Black glider. You know what we're gonna do? Change avatar. We're a Navia main now. It's Navia. And then I said I needed to change the drip. This wing glider. What color? Oh, this... Wait, what matches her? Not black. I guess this is the closest one. And this is the Fontaine... Wait. This is the Fontaine colors. But the Leeway colors match her the most. So let's go with that. Where am I... What was my quest? here. Can't wait for Dana Brooke to debut in TNA soon. Whoa, I said TNA. TJPW soon. Hug the Pew writes. Dana Brooke? Sure. I can't wait for Taylor Swift here to debut it as well in TJPW soon. I mean, she said she was going to debut in WWE. If you remember what that interviewer asked Io Sky. For some reason, I call Navia Blonde Takisama, but the whole fandom keeps calling her Taylor Swift. They're convinced she just looks like Taylor Swift. This is Blonde Takisama. To me, at least.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners.
Oh, look at her! Look who it is! Not like I expected Navia to show up. Not like this is her story quest. We're dear partners.
That voice! It's Navia!
I just realized I don't have the voice act. It's not Yakuza. My voice is saved. Look at that smile! How adorable!
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
Just getting our daily dose of adventuring in? No plans in particular.
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy rebuilding Poisson?
Right. So recap, in the main story, Poisson, I think there's like you could say like an earthquake thing-ish, but it has to do with like the flood and like the primordial sea, but it caused like a bunch of like, kind of like mini earthquakes, and then the water level rose in Poisson, and lots of houses and people lost their lives. Like
We
loose and
wrapped up
silver.
most of the rebuilding, but there are still a few things left to take care of. Stocking up on materials, confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson.
Wasn't Spina de Rusula affected too? Should you really be the ones offering compensation? Yeah, where's Nevalet? We need money!
Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina di Rosula should take some responsibility as well.
You guys already, like, lost Belus and Silver, though. I think they've done enough.
Our financial situation right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date. Though just pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment. They're necessary to restore the people's faith in us.
Oh, spoken like a true president. You're a really responsible leader. That must be taking up most of your time, though, right?
Oh, you bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another. So before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off.
She just casually dropped in Melusa's name. So it seems like she's getting better. Yeah, that Taylor Swift was weird, and Io was like... Honestly, I thought that question was pretty funny. I know a lot of people thought the guy was like a clown, but like, I thought it was a pretty funny question. You could see them get a kick out of it. And Io was like, what? She didn't understand. Taylor Swift making her WrestleMania debut. Coming soon. 90 days no compete clauses up, back when the E roster like 30 wrestlers, yeah. So Dana Brooke to TJPW. You never know. They seem to do that for big shows, announcing they bring over a foreigner to wrestle. Like Matt Cardona. They'll be like, former WWE superstar Dana Brooke, or whatever new name she might go by. Okay, and then?
And then, since Melus loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own. But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
That does sound like you, all right. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
Oh, wanna take a look?
Let Paimon see.
What exactly is a shorthand?
Wait, there's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols. This looks like a a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick. And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
What am I looking at? What's a shorthand?
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fisherman, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
She likes burgers! Best girl, confirmed.
Okay, Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Maybe just use standardized shorthand symbols next time. Maybe just write out each item next time. Is she using like kanji when she shouldn't be? But she could do it a lot simpler way. Like an equivalent. A French equivalent to that. Write out each item?
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself. I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later.
So I'm assuming handwriting.
Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself wrong.
Well, now you know for next time.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher, but I don't think they're anything too super important.
So she made a to-do list and she can't read her own to-do list.
Worst comes to worst, I'll just make another trip.
Ah, so you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, want to come with me and check out the town for yourself?
Poisson?
You said you don't have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over. It won't take long at all.
Okay, we're going on a date.
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
I'd be interested in taking a look. It would be a pretty nice break too.
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
A boat ride?
You mean the aquabus, right? Like the Clementine line?
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats.
Not like I could just teleport? Like I don't have the teleport waypoint there? That's new. They put it in yellow text, I guess, to like automatically loop you there. I still got something to do, so why don't you head over there first? Okay, sure sounds good to me. Let's go.
Alright, follow me. I'll take you there.
Let's go. Dana is making bank on OnlyFans at the moment, so... Why can't we do that? ShinKickCollective OnlyFans. I don't... Ego.
The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as soon as we get the green light.
Ego can make bank for us. The artistic nudity rules got rolled back, though, so... We just have to be a lot more careful.
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The 3 aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
Huh? Aquabus? Why would that have to do with Navia?
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
Wait, why? That's for the city. Navia. There's a line called the Navia line. Clementine was the name of my mother went by. Oh gosh, are we getting trauma dump? So her parents are dead. Her dad's dead, is what we learned. Not a Christian reference. Spina de Rusula was one of the main sponsors for the construction, right? Okay. I got my answer by reading the text.
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson?
Okay.
Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get it.
Built all the lines, but doesn't have a special book to go home. So no line that goes straight to Poisson. Mr. Najars, SKC OnlyFans, I'm willing to pay. We've been talking. We actually do have an account. I think we actually do have an account. We just have no content on it right now.
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub, so there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. The aquabus is so convenient, it's really a huge shame.
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head.
Well, something that big also wouldn't have been just his call. Perhaps the rest of the Spina didn't see a point in having a fourth line.
But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. My father was always really stubborn. Once he made up his mind, good luck getting him to change it.
Clementine? That's the name of my cat. Is it really? Clementine. Clementine sounds like... It doesn't sound too modern, but it also sounds like a very elegant name. Clementine. Isn't that also like a fruit? Clementines? Or am I tripping? Some kind of citrus. Orange? Clementines?
From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions, and no farther. That included my mother, too.
Huh. Well, that explains why you weren't on the greatest of terms with him.
Yeah, because I wouldn't just let him keep getting his way. He was just... not very agreeable.
I wonder how old Navia is. Like, so her dad died like 3 years ago. I don't know when the mom passed. Maybe the mom passed away earlier, because there's no mention of her around when her dad like was had his trial. Navia's probably like 20 something.
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head out.
I don't know. She doesn't seem early 20s though.
All right, then
mid?
let's head out.
Where are we going? So we're going to Poisson. Oh, I thought we were already in Poisson. Act 1.
It'll be a while before we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking.
Navia, what was your mother like as a person?
So we're getting mother lore in this side story. Sub-story, that's Yakuza talk. Oh, don't
I'm
ask.
sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during childbirth, so you probably don't remember her at all.
Childbirth? Oh, that's a long time. So she grew up without a mother.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They've always said that they were sure we would have gotten along famously. While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws.
This background music I like.
My father would run the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her.
Is there even a picture of her?
But sometimes, I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely new meaning. So, I will always associate the line with her in my heart.
I mean, it is named after her.
Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea. I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them and must continue to keep moving.
Honestly, that's pretty sad when you think of it. So she lost her mom, childbirth. Her dad was killed 3 years ago.
The fact won't change that they existed in my life and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward.
I forgot that we're on the water, so I have to choose options because the scene keeps going.
Always. But no matter what, we can't change the past.
Okay, get me off the water.
But I tell myself that I need to keep looking towards the future. Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles. Besides, I'm the president of Spina di Rosula. I've got to keep my chin up.
Look at her go. Yeah, when you think of it, so she loses it. She lost her mom. She lost her dad. Then Malus and Silver, her like two kind of like.
We've reached the shore. Let's go. I'll show you the new Poisson.
Like Malus was like another like father figure to her. And then I always just thought Silver was like a cool uncle. And then they both died in the main story. So now it's just Navia again. She's still the boss. But like, she lost like the people closest to her. And she's still so like positive. And like, okay, I gotta continue leading on. This is not the best character? Clementines are like small oranges, yeah. I named her after Clementine from the Walking Dead video game. Ah, I see. From Walking Dead. They're like mandarin oranges, yeah? Like, what is it? Okay, there's oranges, there's clementines, and then there's tangerines. And then there's mandarins. There's so many types of oranges. But they all kind of just taste the same to me, no? Can we throw the little kid off the boat? Sadly, she floats, if you're talking about Paimon. It's just me and Navia's date. Paimon doesn't need to be here. So this is the new Poisson. What do they do? Reconstructing. Do we feel sad now?
Navia, do you think she's doing alright?
Who knows? She looks fine, but she seems to be managing. She's always been having to cope with one thing or another.
Okay, Paimon supposes you're right. She's really been through a lot. It couldn't have been easy shouldering so much by herself.
Why is everything so tragic? Not just her, but like even Farina. Farina was the same. She had to live like 500 years, putting up an act, being all alone, because she couldn't let anyone find out. Okay, we're putting the French in the party, because I don't think I can do this solo, Navia. Farina.
Witness my magnificence!
Great. And
Yeah, I'll
Wisely.
do my best, but I can't guarantee a victory.
This last spot is for either Neuvillette when he comes out, or Clorinde. Honestly, Clorinde might be good on this team if she comes out. Because she's electric, so that would work well with these two. Navia kind of just doesn't work well with anyone, but she's just gonna carry. These two work well because they can do freeze, so that's fine.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
Okay, we're taking her to go traveling. Where's Poisson? You know what I should do? Because I didn't even check this yet. I should check her voice lines. Augustin! Welcome! Welcome! We got Blonde Saki-sama on our team now. And we're doing her story. Mr. Najjar, I'm hungry, but I cannot go take some food because there are bears next to the tower door. Send me food, please! How do I send you food? What do you want? There's bears. Oh, you sent me a bear photo once. It was cute. BRB and okay, Mr. Hog Dipper Q. Okay, let's see her voice lines. Let's see.
Nice to meet you. I am Navia, the esteemed president, leader, commander-in-chief, executive director, and boss of Spina di Rosula.
That's a long intro.
I really want to go traveling.
She just said that one.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Unreliable weapons. Umbrella, a gunbrella is very reliable. How did she build that? I want to get lore on that. The gunbrella.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
So her mother designed that like before she was born.
It's raining again. I should have covered my ears when I saw the flash.
So she's scared of thunder and lightning.
Maybe I should take off my hat and let the snowflakes fall onto my face. I feel like that would be really refreshing. Quick, look! Up in the sky! Look at that scorching sun! It's like a blast furnace! You know what this means? It means we have to drop everything right now and make a run for the ice cream store.
Best girl.
We need to get 2 of the biggest cones they sell, and then it's an all-out race to see who can finish before it melts.
Ice cream. She's best girl. Best girl. The sun's out, so we have to go get ice cream and get the 2 biggest cones and have a race. And who can eat it the fastest. I agree. Mr. Najjar, time to leave. Take care, lads. Make sure you eat, and don't let the bears eat you. Was that too dark? Oh no. Have a good rest of your shift, I guess? Should I call that a shift? Let's say shift. Have a good day.
Finally, the rain has stopped. Ah, my hat! No, my skirt! Oh, don't make me choose.
What? Say that again.
Ah, my hat! No, my skirt! Oh, don't make me choose.
The wind is the #1 enemy to this outfit. Either now the idle animation makes sense. Just choosing between the skirt or the hat. This is why you wear safety shorts. You did what? I already fought some bears today. Please not again. What? Fought the bears? Why are you fighting bears? We bears?
Sunglasses are great at keeping the sand out of your eyes so you can see your way. Except at night. Then you can't see anything at all. Morning. Any plans for the day yet? If not, why don't you hang out with me?
I'm there.
I've heard about this weird new kind of lasagna that's just come out. You want to try it together? Sounds like it'll taste pretty strange, but I still gotta try it.
Oh my god, Navia's got so much riz. It's like, do you want to hang out with me? And then this one's like, do you want to try some kind of lasagna together? She really knows how to ask people out.
In the headlines tonight, President of Spina di Rosula in awesome mood after spending another fantastic day with her favorite partner.
And I'm her partner. This is like Persona 4, how Yosuke just calls you partner all the time. She just calls me partner all the time.
Come on now. Time to empty your mind and get a good night's sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. I always say that blind optimism isn't the answer. If you want a bright future, you have to go out and seize it with your own 2 hands. So come over here. Now, take my hands in yours and give them a good shake.
What?
There. See? Doesn't that feel good?
I thought we were holding hands. Wait, are we? Take my hands in yours. Oh, are we? Okay, are we shaking hands or are we like holding hands and like doing a weird like chant shake thing?
Some people call me boss, others demoiselle, but none of that does anything for me. My favorite thing to be called is partner, but only by you, of course.
Oh!
So just know that my vainer side would be over the moon if you could indulge me a little more often.
Okay, now I understand. I see people on Twitter saying that, oh, the Traveler, which is me, and Navia shippers are, like, winning. I see why with these voice lines. I ship it. I ship it.
My favorite dog breed of all is the Chestnut Hunting Hound. You know how they have the little spots above their eyes? Oh, they look just like eyebrows, don't they? That's why they look so innocent and earnest all the time. Please keep this a secret from me, though. I don't want to hurt the other dog's feelings.
Wow. Why is she so adorable?
If you've spent long enough in
this is long.
Sandra, you might have noticed that there are a lot of other groups in Fontaine besides the Spina di Rosula.
Okay, that's fine. Lord dump.
I really love the Pluie Lotus.
A flower?
It's such a beautiful color. Plus, when you see them in full bloom, it's a sure sign that the rainy season is finally over. The Spina's work is basically, well, a little bit of everything. But the focus is always on solving other people's problems. Oh, that probably makes it sound worse than it is, though. Sure, I'm making other people's problems my own, but I always get a real boost out of being able to help people.
Baking.
Oh, I've loved baking ever since I was a child. Don't you think it's magical? You throw a bunch of random ingredients together in the right amounts, put the mixture in the oven, and then just watch as it slowly balloons up and transforms into a delicious treat. Hey, do you want to make gingerbread together sometime? We can make it into a fun little competition. See who can build the biggest, most beautiful gingerbread house.
I mean, convenient that this is Christmas time that she came out. Do they think of this? She came out 2 days ago. That was December 19th. Gingerbread house contest with Navia.
Ugh. Cleaning up after baking a cake is a nightmare. The flour just gets everywhere, and the leftover egg whites and cream go all sticky and gross. I'll just go find a helper.
The flour gets everywhere, and leftover egg whites and cream go sticky and gross. How messy does it get?
I like trying new things, for the surprise factor. But before you question my sense of taste, let me clarify that just because I can appreciate the novelty in a dish, doesn't mean I'm claiming it tastes amazing.
She didn't tell me what her favorite food was. She avoided the question.
I never enjoy leftovers that have been left too long. It just feels like sacrilege to neglect the poor food when it's fresh, then eat after it's gone stale.
That's an interesting take on leftover food. Neglect the poor food, so when it's fresh. But that's not necessarily... Okay, I guess she understands it like that. What if you just made too much? Then eat it after it's gone stale. How stale are we talking? So her least favorite food is leftovers, which makes sense. Her favorite food is... She avoided the question. Oh, and then these 3 lines are usually when you give her food. So from the top to the bottom, it's like she likes it to not liking it.
This is some incredible cooking. Next time we head out together, looks like I should carry the ingredients and cookware and let you be the chef.
Aw, it's like when Melusine Silver used to carry her ingredients and cookware.
Not bad. Next time you cook the food and I'll plate it. Then it'll look as good as it tastes.
Okay, what's she gonna say if she doesn't like my food? I'm curious.
Oh, don't feel discouraged. The world needs people who aren't afraid to innovate.
That was her way of putting it nicely. And it actually did sound nice. I wouldn't be offended. Okay, birthday.
Do you believe that wishes can come true? You know, like when you toss a coin into the fountain for good luck? As long as you throw enough coins in, one of your wishes is sure to come true, right? Well, anyway, today's your birthday, so I'm not leaving anything to chance. I've got a whole bag of Mora here dedicated to making your birthday wish come true. Whatever you want, I'll do everything in my power to make it happen.
She literally says, she literally comes for your birthday with a whole bag of money and says, okay, we're gonna spend it on anything you want. I'll do anything I can to make it happen. She's too perfect. What?
This feeling, it's like a lemon cheesecake.
What? These ones are like when you, like level them up. So this is like 20, then 40, then 60. Like it goes in between. So this is what she says.
Feeling, it's like a lemon cheesecake.
What does that mean?
As the cream melts on the tip of my tongue, all my stress fades away.
Genshin? Excuse me?
Do you know that chocolate candy that's made in the shape of a bullet? It's so sweet. It's like an instant shot of energy to your whole body. Well, that's what this feels like.
They made all of her level up lines have to do with desserts?
All I need now is a nice pot of soothing tea with a little milk, and our tea party can finally commence. But seriously, one tea party wouldn't begin to repay you after everything you've done for me. So if there's ever something you need in Fontaine, know that Spina di Rosula will always be happy to help you.
Okay, and then these are all locked. Until... Is this what it's called? Braving the Tides Together? So until I complete this and also until I get to level 4. Chlorinde! I really want to hear the Chlorinde line. And the Farina line. And the Rising line. Oh, and the 9. Oh, so many lines I want to hear. And then she has battle lines too.
Watch out! Coming at ya! Feeling lucky? Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Umbrella warfare.
Fire! Well, with rocks.
With rocks. When you open a chest?
Oh, what a stroke of good luck. Quick, let's pack it up. I'm loving this treasure hunt.
What does she say to herself?
Come on, Navia, focus. Leave it to the president. Reinforcements are here.
What does she say?
Guess I'm going home.
When she dies?
Sorry, partner. No, not me, too.
Okay, pretty standard. Some of the follow ones are pretty funny for some characters.
What's your problem? Where'd that come from? Ow! I'm fine. Count me in. The Spina's on the case. I'll take the lead today.
Okay. Navia lines. Still have more to unlock. Now, we're going to Poisson, which is... there. Under? Going to Poisson. Do they... Am I actually going under? Wait. Oh yeah, I am going under. They better not start the depressing music. Every time I come here, it's depressing. Where are we going? So, they've been reconstructing, yet it looks kind of the same. What happens if I drop down there? Can I get out? I wanna, should I try this? Actually, let's try this with Farina, because she can't technically drown. She can walk on water. So, can I dive under here? What's under here? Okay, let's switch to Navia. Because then she can go underwater. What is under here? Oh, it's a hydroculus. That's what it is. What is under here? There's more? What is this? We're getting distracted. This isn't even what we're supposed to be doing. But what is under here? And how am I gonna get back up? How am I gonna get back up? Oh, this leads to the main ocean. Whoa. Interesting. Okay, go back. Go back. How do I go faster, though? There you go. Oh, there's a... whatever this is, looks pretty. A conch. Okay, let me get back up. This is... a bit tricky to swim. Can I just... oh, don't do that! Why did I press that? I was curious what that did. You know what? The easier way is just to teleport back here. There we go. Problem solved. We could have done that from the beginning. Okay, where is the quest? We're going to Poisson to, I guess, look at what's new? Or what reconstructioning they've been doing? Oh, this guy! We were sus of this guy.
Boss, you're back! Traveler in Paimon! Welcome back to Poisson!
Florent! He turned out not to be the betrayer.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance. We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have him around to help out.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
I mean, the mustache is top tier, but if you really want to be Malus, you need some glasses.
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Everyone's practically old friends by now. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
We're building statues?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
We have money for this? I mean, we should be... okay, let's see.
You're commissioning a statue?
Of who?
So, basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson.
Okay.
But since my father was known as Callus the Unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him. But now that his name has been cleared, and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
Realize, I was like, to be like, realize his dream of wanting a statue? I don't know about that part, but realize his dream of... What was his dream?
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus and everything they did.
Shouldn't Navia be featured with them too? Navia's still here, okay? A Navia statue.
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble.
Oh, man.
Maybe we can have this conversation again in a few decades, once I've done more for the town and the people.
Aw, she thinks we're gonna be partners for decades.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe that Boss should have a place on the statue.
Hey, if you keep inflating my ego like this,
Ego panic
I might
with a
just
K.
float off into the sky with my parasol. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people.
Navia's done a lot already. I think she literally got she and Risley, I think, got most of the credit for the Fontaine flood. Because they were saving people. Meanwhile, Farina was just crying on the throne. And then when the flood was over, she's like, oh, I guess we survived. The prophecy was wrong. I mean, she was powerless the whole time, though. She really was, like, she had, like, no like, godly powers to prevent it. It was gonna happen either way. So I can't blame Farina. Well, if that's what you think, I think it'll just be a matter of time.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just don't think I'm ready yet. Anyway, Florent, now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
Mm-hmm. We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus. But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you to review.
I just wonder why they're doing these statues, because they said they have, like, no money or funds, normally. And then they have to rebuild Poisson. So is it really smart to be building some statues?
There's no need for all that. Let's decide on a design right now. Hey, you! Come over here with me.
Okay. What are we doing? What are you doing?
Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callus, and I'll be Clementine.
Okay, we're role-playing, I guess? As her... Okay. So we're her dad. No. We're her dad and she's playing her mom.
Didn't you say on the boat that Callus and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner.
Do I need to be reading between the lines here? What does she mean by this? She calls me partner, but then literally Clementine and Callus were partners. So are we? We're MVP. Most valuable partner.
Florent, let's grab some reference shots.
You've got it, boss. I'll go get the camera.
Oh my god, we are feeding the shippers.
Well,
now I see what everyone's saying still.
Got any ideas?
Should you be running this show?
Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before, but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone. So, I want to pick your brain for a bit, and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
Okay, we're gonna do the Garu peace pose.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Let's make a statue of that. Okay, then let's try for something imposing. Let's try looking out into the distance. Okay, then why don't we just strike a happy pose? Let's see this.
A happy pose? You mean something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
What was that?
Would all that be able to come through with just a picture?
Look at that, was ridiculous.
Would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
By the way, I want to see.
Yeah, and that'd probably be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
They should have given me like a still shot of that.
Could one of you try striking a pose like you're talking while the other one laughs?
Okay. My laugh is so stupid.
That actually
It looks so forced.
Forget it. Let's try something else.
Imposing?
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
Yes, she looks so cool. Look at that smug look. Wait, I'm screenshotting it. They're giving me a chance to do it. I look so smug. Not me. Navia. I don't care what I look like.
This pose! It makes
not
me
about me.
recall Spina di Rasula's glorious golden age.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person?
What the fuck, Paimon? Shut up!
If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
So what about it? Paimon... Paimon doesn't even know her mom. Not Paimon trying to make excuses and explain, like, well, actually, we can't have the mom looking too, imposing, and, like, she was the boss. Why not? That'd be an interesting theory. Ego Panic! Holy fucking shit, is this Miss Ange Soymok from Twitter? I'm from X. This is the Ange Soymok from Twitter. Oh, Miss Angela Soymok. Ooh. Yes, Miss Angela Soymok from Twitter. And are you Mr. Ego Panic from Twitter? Ego Panic, holy shit. Welcome! We acquired Blonde Saki-sama and we are doing her story quest right now. We are currently in Poisson after all the rebuilding from the flood. And I think that right now we're posing because Navia wants to make statues of her parents. That is our catch-up.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
We drowned them in the water, and they dissolved.
Oh, Paimon was just kidding! Please don't make Paimon disappear.
What's bad about that rumor, though, that if, like, the mother was actually behind the scenes the real boss? I don't think there was anything... That's a fun speculation.
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose a new alias. You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else.
Okay, I guess let's do the right answer. This is boring, though. Looking out into the distance, I still think the Garu peace pose would be better.
Ah, by that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
What? No, this one looks too fake.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain and their first mate. Look over there, my dear Clementine.
Holy shit.
As you can see, every tree on that island is dripping with mora fruit.
That was a deep Paimon voice. Why doesn't Paimon talk like this normally, then?
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callus look too tall next to the lady.
What? Do you not see our height difference? What, you think me playing Callus looks too tall next to Navia?
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
So what is it? Swap what? This looks even more silly.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
Wait, but we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat. This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
Not in Poisson? Where are we putting the statue? I thought we were putting it in Poisson.
But then, since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be lost.
Just do the Garu peace pose.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
Yes, yes, yes. The sunglasses pose. What the no? The sunglasses pose. this is a modeling story quest. We spent all day modeling.
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Let's just keep the ideas we tried as backups. Man, if I knew I was going to do a photo shoot with the Traveler, I would have prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time.
Okay, this is pretty much like... I see why the shippers are going crazy with this. Is she going to be added to the Ayaya squad? Because everyone thinks Ayaka is Yandere. Navia's not that, but I think people are going to be like canonly. There's some characters that show interest in the main character, the Traveler. Navia is getting there. Navia's getting there.
Oh, outfits! Oh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still remember that girl? The girl I went to see with you two. Her name is Adele.
Adele's in this? Wait a second. So like I said, everyone calls Navia Taylor Swift. The whole fandom keeps calling her Taylor Swift. Now, but you're telling me Adele's in this game? Where's Adele?
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
I don't remember her. She always believed that her father, Jacques, was... Oh. It's Jacques' daughter? The little girl?
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me, and she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too. I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently. But how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said? In the end, I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made and give it to her as a gift. But I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget something important after all.
Well, I guess we're on a fetch quest now.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
Or me.
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more ideas for the design. I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
We could have just done that from the start.
Hey, at least this way we got some cool pictures. At least this way we got to pretend to be Navia's partner. Well, we are her partner, but like partner, same partner. And pose with her all day.
Yeah, you're right. They'll have some value as souvenirs at least.
Give me the photos. Now. I'm gonna frame it on my wall, like my Saki-sama posters. Pictures, portraits.
Navia! Florent, guess who's back?
Who is this? This looks like a mix of Silver and Malus. Coulter. It's Coulter Gunn! Coulter Gunn!
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
Oh, he was in jail? Eagle Hill, yeah. Coulter Gunn!
That's right.
And Don
I finally
Callis.
finished serving my time. Gotta say, turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought.
What did you go to jail for?
After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar, briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home. You wouldn't believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
Okay, some of those welfare meals are actually really good.
It's good to have you back, Coulter. You look as well as ever.
And this guy is?
It's Coulter Gunn! The pro wrestler, Paimon. Keep up.
Let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the Fortress of Meripede some time ago.
And what did he do?
But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Quote unquote, probably.
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of plot?
Oh yeah, he's dead now. What was his name? Vachier?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it and didn't care to ask for any more details. Do you mean Mr. Marcel was somehow involved with all that?
Oh, looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That case, a lot of things have happened in Poisson since then. First things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
It's gonna be so sad when we leave Fontaine that we just left Navia all alone again. She lost her parents, she lost her, like, top two, like, best friends, basically, who, like, have watched her grow up. And then we're just gonna leave Fontaine in, like, a couple months. So she's just gonna be all alone again.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before. So you must be pretty amazing to get that from her.
Yeah, we are indeed pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met her.
Who says Paimon? We've been cool ever since before we even met her. I don't know about that. We just followed Navia's lead. All credit to Paimon. I'm not doing that.
Humble again as always, I see. Even when I was totally sincere with my praise.
If you're gonna give me the option to either compliment Paimon or Navia, I'm gonna pick Navia every time.
Nice, nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people.
That did not sound sincere at all. I don't know about Culture Gun here. The god of pro wrestling. Fully cocked Culture Gun, as Ego writes. I'm not saying that, everyone. Ego said it.
Oh, that reminds me. Where are Malus and Silver?
Oh, no.
Aren't they always by your side?
No.
About that.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
Oh no. She's back to sad Navia.
What did you say?
What did you say?
This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right? You're just scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
This guy, I feel like this guy knows something. I feel like maybe he was in on, like, something with Marcel.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost, either. Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
She better not start crying again. I've seen the Navia tears in her eyes, the crying too much in the main story. Not again.
Malus and Melissa, dead. They're just gone?
I was like, what's the mustache zoom in?
Malus. I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
Hey, keep it together.
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years, and even served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina. I can understand how he feels.
Let's sit down somewhere, so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Okay.
How important is this guy? It seems like important if they let me out of the scene. Ego, nobody has ever thought, wow, Paimon is cool. 7 billion people on this planet, 7 billion brains. Yet this sentence has never been in any of them. Wow, Paimon is so cool. Like, you have Navia and Paimon standing beside each other, and you have to pick which one you're gonna say is cool. You gonna say fucking Paimon, or are you gonna say the girl with the gunbrella that kicks her axe? The fucking gunbrella.
Hey there!
I'm gonna pick gunbrella girl.
Guerrilla warfare, I guess.
But then again, Navia's French, so I don't know if that's a deal breaker for you, Ego. But she's the best French. Well, Farina's here too. They need to stop designing these French characters with so much drip. Like, Risley, drip. Farina, drip. Navia, drip. They need to stop this. And also the hats. You know a character's gonna be, like, so, like, dripped out when they have, like, a cool hat. Farina's got her hat. Navia's got her hat. Clorinde! She has a hat, too. Yeah. What are they doing in France? I just realized. Yeah, Lene has a hat. Femine has a hat. Charlotte has a hat. Farina has a hat. Navia has a hat. And then Clorinde has a hat too. Everyone's got hats. Everyone's dripped out. Where is... Okay, I'm going up on the boat. I think. How do I get up to the boat? Do I climb the ladder? How do I get there? Or is there actually like... Okay, there's a thing here. I wonder if I can like... Does this transport me up? The sunglasses. I still can't get over the curtsy she does. I love it. Okay. Mahiro Kiryu could be next to her and Paimon would be the least cool person in the room.
It's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories were real. It all really happened. Has the world gone mad?
Mahiro Kiryu is the coolest. She plays Genshin Impact. I've seen like her role for characters before. And like fangirl over when she gets a character or not. She plays Mahjong. I like Mahjong too. I've been playing that in Yakuza in my side time. I swear I did see her play. No, I saw Shoko. Someone was playing a Yakuza stream one day. I think Shoko. It's either Shoko or Mahiro. It's one of the two, or maybe both of them. I remember watching. Had I not personally experienced all those events, I would also have found them very difficult to accept. Look, I love Mahiro, but she gives off Big Bang Theory vibes. Okay, that's like the truest explanation I've heard. That's such a weird comparison, but I understand you completely what you mean. She gives off Big Bang Theory vibes. And Ego continues, and nothing's less cool than Big Bang Theory. I don't know. I liked the early Big Bang Theory, but it kind of just ran on for like too long. It's finally over now, and then they have young Sheldon now. Big Bang Theory depends, because you have to like get the kind of humor, but even if you do understand the kind of humor, it's like whether it's for you or not, if you enjoy it. It kind of depends. I just like always used to have it, like I used to watch it a lot, like in the background of things. I feel like it just went on a bit too long, but like maybe like the first 4, maybe 5 seasons, I think are pretty good. Had I not personally experienced all those events, I would have also found them difficult to accept.
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's actions.
No, fuck Marcel. Well, he's dead now, so we're good.
I thought Mr. Marcel would always stand by the Spina. Everything he had, the Spina gave to him.
Okay, well, what about Silver, though? Are we going to talk about Silver? Mr. Hot Uncle? With sunglasses? That now Navia wears his sunglasses?
It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you for his insane research.
I still feel like this guy maybe knew something. I feel like if you were close to like Marcel. Even if you like it, you have to admit that it's just not cool. I mean, it's a very nerdy show. It's like a very Big Bang Theory is like a very kind of nerdy show. It has like a certain kind of humor you need to like in order to enjoy it. And like it's not like you would. It's also one of those things like you wouldn't really go around and be like, "Wow, I love Big Bang Theory." Like people do that with Friends a lot. Like there was like I think in the past couple years, like Friends just became like a big like cultural like phenomenon again. That like everyone just thought it was like really cool to like Friends and like have Friends merch, Friends stickers, talk about Friends. It was like a phase. I think my sister too was in that phase. She was like rewatching all of Friends. I think it's a good show, but I never got really into like a sitcom that like I think that's like that I would be like very into like the fandom. Like something like Friends, or I Friends is a good show, but I don't really get, like, the hype, I would say. Why it became, like, a cultural, like, phenomenon kind of again in, like, recent times. I'm getting all these Genshin drops. Me too. I'm like, why do I have, like, 4 notifications on my Twitch? On Hype, she was the ultimate gentleman. Oh, Mahiro Kiryu was, like, a character straight up the Rose of Versailles. I loved it.
The good news is that the Confrérie of Cabriere is no more. Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network. We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he probably sent word in secret to Romeu.
I feel like Culture Gun here is secretly evil. I feel like he's probably like a backup plan in case things went wrong. Like he knows something, like how to get more.
Romeu?
Romeu?
Huh. Not a name I've heard before either.
Florent should remember him. You see, there was once a major internal dispute regarding funding the construction of the Aquabus lines.
Oh, there's a story why we don't have a line de Poisson?
Romeu was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson. But Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships. Not only would the Aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace, eventually paying us massive dividends down the line. But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeu ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
Taking a lot of people when he left. So where is he now? In Split? The split was extremely bad terms.
And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah, you could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
That couldn't have been the first time a dispute like this, like that had happened, right?
Oh, that's a good point. If Callis was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Oh yeah, it eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. But Navia, boss, you might not know this, but he wasn't always like that. He used to be a lot better with taking counsel. With him listening to our advice, and Ms. Clementine also frequently on our side, it was pretty smooth sailing for a good many years. But on the matter of the Aquabus, even Ms. Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callis' side.
Well, she was his partner.
Huh. I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeu's position had a lot going for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
What's the controversy with this Aquabus line? I want to know.
I think the Aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion. They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callus's child.
Lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator. Okay, well, it makes sense, I guess. So, pregnant with Navia.
So, they thought she had betrayed them?
What's this expression?
But that doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
Yeah, but to them, even taking a side was betrayal enough. They felt like their voices could no longer be heard once their sole mediator had gone over to the other side.
I mean, I guess once you become pregnant with one of the party's children, you're pretty much gonna be looked at as like, okay, yeah, you're with them. You're gonna agree with them no matter what. And they did say that she was on his side. They said that just before, that she stuck with him.
Of course, Ms. Clementine then passed away, and Mr. Callis began to regard the completion of the Aquabus project as her final wish. With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
So that's what happened.
From that point on, Romeo and his people cut ties with the Spina, and never gave us any kind of professional or personal courtesy ever again. Perhaps they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
So do we have to go investigate them? Where are they?
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while.
They're all poor.
But as long as they exist, they'll continue to be a threat.
I thought that, like, maybe they took all our money and this is why we're poor. But they're poor too.
Huh. I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeo had my father in their sights for a very long time. Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeo's whereabouts. If they're still trying to get revenge on us, with how distracted and vulnerable we are, now would be the best time.
Oh no. Don't put this into play.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my men know right away.
We don't even know where they are.
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter, thank you for telling me about this as well.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? How about we go out for a walk? I've heard so many incredulous things today. I'm finding it a bit hard to calm down even now. I mean, to think that I'll just never see them again.
In that case, why don't we go back to the court? I can pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well. It'll save Laurent's guys a trip. Want to come with me again, you two? You don't mind, do you, Coulter?
Oh, of course. That's fine by me.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
That was a bit suspicious. What? He's like, oh, these two are gonna come too? That was a bit suspicious, like he was gonna, like, do something to Navia. I mean, they did, she was almost, like, poisoned. Not really poisoned, but they slipped something in her drink last time. If Paimon didn't drink her drink, she would have been dead by now. We've saved Navia, like, twice. We drank her drink for her once. That, like, was harmful to anyone from Fontaine. And then she fell in the water. But that was more Neuvillette that saved her. But then she saved us once too. Her and Chlorinde. This guy seems sus though. I'm telling you, this guy seems sus. I think he's working for the guy, the Rome whatever. He's working for Italy. Rome. That's the answer. We want to see Adele cheer up. I don't care about Adele. We want to see the future star of the Spina, yes.
We really are the best of partners. Come on, let's go.
Seriously, Persona 4 vibes, completely. Every time she calls me partner. Yosuke. Let's go, partner! The greatest partner ever! Just calling the protagonist partner every 2 seconds. Back to the Court of Fontaine. I'm getting all the Genshin drops and I don't even play the game. Like, what the fuck is Mora? 20,000? To be honest, that's not even that much. Oh, this is the Court of Fontaine. That's not even... It's just here. So they want me to climb up here. Okay. That's like money. It's just like money to like help upgrade, like... Well, to buy things, and I guess you use it more to like upgrade your weapons and character and blah blah blah. Sanctifying you. What is that? Actually, I don't even know what that is. Actually, I should check. I probably got that too. Let me see the image. Oh, that's the level of artifacts. Man, I'm getting everything. But to be honest, it's not even that much. Like 3, 4. It's not enough. The Primo Gems, that's what you want. That's what lets you roll for characters. That's the only, like, necessary one that matters. Where are we going? Up.
Are we not taking the boat this time?
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it? Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
Where do they want me to go? What road? There's no road! Where are they trying to make me go? Oh, they want me to walk along the shore, I guess. I can do that. Walk along the water. I'm not gonna walk on the shore, I'm gonna walk on water because Farina is Jesus. Space, water Jesus. I was gonna say space Jesus, like Billy Starks. Why does Navia have no health? Oh, because I used Farina's skill, and that gets rid of health.
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break.
That wasn't that far. Ego, that reminds me that every day of the week in German ends with tag day, except for Wednesday, and I hate it. Tell me, wait, actually everything ends in like day? Except Wednesday. Why Wednesday? What is Wednesday? Let's try pronouncing German words again.
Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
I'm gonna need a stream where Ego teaches me swear words. I had some people teach me something. I had a friend teach me how to say a swear word in Arabic. Then I had a friend teach me how to say a swear word in Hindi. And then I need more languages to learn some swear words in. Some in Japanese. I know some Japanese. I know some in Korean. I think that's it. And then English. And then French. I don't think I know anything too bad in French. I don't actually know any like very bad swear words in French. Okay, how do we pronounce these? Montag, Dienstag. Let's pronounce it in the most like Western way. Mittwoch, Donnerstag, Freitag, Samstag, Sonntag, tag. Oh, so everything ends in like a quote unquote tag, except Mittwoch basically means middle of the week. So wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's interesting. So basically it's what? Montag's Monday? And then from then it goes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Good to know. Visually, you could tell, like, just by the starting letter, like, what day of the week it would be. In a way, except all the Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's like D. So, I pronounced that really bad, but basically, Mittwoch. Is that kind of how you pronounce it? Wednesday? So today is Donnerstag?
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
I wouldn't even be able to describe how you pronounce Mittwoch. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go to Google. German, wait. Let's see. Let's see if my phone will tell me. Give me a pronunciation. Let's see. Pronounce it. Let me turn up my phone volume. All the way.
Mittwoch.
Oh god, what?
Mittwoch.
Mit what?
Mittwoch.
Mit what?
Mittwoch.
Mit what? I tried. Mit what? Something like that. Mittwoch is what it visually looks like. If I told you, you'd probably think there's a demon taking over if I told you. I feel like there's a demon taking over me when I try to pronounce that. I'm like putting my whole chest into that to pronounce that. The end part, at least. This guy does not... Culture gun. I've grown old. You do not look old. This guy can't be... This guy looks like 35 to 45, somewhere between there.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the court.
Back in my day.
Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two.
What an easy life.
The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard.
Ego, well, Colton Gunn is 32. This guy... If someone told me he was 32, I'd believe it.
And now, in the blink of an eye, the Aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse.
I don't really think that's a bad thing, though.
Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
Then let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Oh, is she gonna cook? She's gonna do the cooking by the book?
Oh, is this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons? Paimon's been dreaming of them.
How's she gonna cook, though? Like, Malus and Silver were the ones that always carried her, like, cooking stove and her ingredients.
Yep, I figured you wouldn't say no to a few more. Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Malus and Silver used to take care of tasks like this. Okay, the stove's looking good. And as for the ingredients...
Where the hell are they pulling a portable stove? Where does she store that? In her hat? Where is it?
Seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two most important ingredients of all.
Where are they keeping these portable stoves?
Oh, would you? Oh, but it would be too much to ask you to go on a trip just for those.
Are we going to the city, though? Why don't we just go get it? Go to the city now and go eat it in the city.
We should contribute to making the macaron too. Don't worry, we cook out in the wild all the time, so he should have some stuff on hand.
Oh, that's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient gathering to you. As long as we have some sweet flours and wheat, I can start the baking.
Then I'll go look for some boxes nearby for a makeshift table and chairs.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove. Let's get to work, everyone.
So we're having a tea party. So I have to go all the way to the city. Actually, I don't. Oh my god, there's two of us. Oh my god. Amazing. Stare down. It's my doppelganger. Does she follow me when I move? Yes, she does. There's two of us! Look at the height difference. Wow. And then how tall is Risley? I see. Anyways, do I have it? Well, there's a sweet flower here, even though I already have, like, a bunch. I'm just gonna pick it up. Where did you get this portable stove from? Cook! Cook! Can she actually cook? I just want to check something. Where is... I still love it. This character cannot cook. And Farina should say, this character can only cook macaroni. Navia, this character can only cook desserts.
Ah, how did it go? Did you find the ingredients?
I think, yes, I do apparently have it.
You've all done your part. Just leave the rest to me.
Bakes a batch of macarons with her usual gusto.
Oh, these macarons look and taste magnificent! Your
C'est
cooking is
magnifique.
as good as ever, Navia.
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
Oh, it's just a hobby. There's no need to praise me for it like that.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so...
Are you being her, like, wingman? There's still some important things we must do. You really want to poach me from the Adventurers Guild, huh? I mean, I can be Navia's partner forever. I can join the Spina de Rusula. But I don't need to leave Fontaine. I love France.
Was it that obvious? I just thought you would be a great fit, that's all.
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together. Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down. Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
That is smooth. This girl has lines. She has so much riz. Navia's right. That's certainly one way of putting it. Navia's right.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
I understand now. Then I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you. I will endeavor to make the most of this short yet fortuitous encounter, and enjoy every moment we spend together.
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water, in celebration of this moment.
Where did we get water? We just have all this, I guess, on us. Whoa, what's this? Huh? I thought I heard something just now. Was it some small critter?
Cheers!
Yeah, it was Paimon.
What are you doing? Quick, join in on the toast!
Cheers.
May your travels go smoothly, may the Spina continue to grow, and may our friendship last until the end of time. All set? Let's move out then.
To the court?
I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away.
Okay. So that's the first part of it. So continuing on, we have to go pick up Adele. We have to go meet. No, it's an outfit for Adele. Because she wanted to be a part of the Spina da Rusula, but she's a child. And Navia said no to child labor, so we just made her an outfit so she can feel a part of the team.
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
Ludovine?
The demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Why is everyone poor? You live in the city. We don't have money, you don't have money.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are. No, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
We need the French Revolution. Overthrow the nobility. And we need money.
My mistake, my mistake. I just got so used to calling her demoiselle.
Yeah, I just realized no one's calling her demoiselle anymore. But Malus was the only one that kept calling her that.
Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
I didn't expect demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. Any of your folks could have come instead.
Hog Dipper Q, back with my Sammy. Did I miss anything? I feel like you're always getting a Sammy on Thursdays. I think you've told me this before. You missed, we were having a tea party, kind of. We had a bit more of a trauma dump on her dead parents. And then they're making statues. And then we are having a tea party. A bit of a trauma dump too with Malus and Silver. And then a tea and macaron party. Now we're picking up a uniform for Adele. Taylor Swift and Adele.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously.
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads. There are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
Also heard new kind of... Well, this guy formerly got out of prison, but he's a member of Spina da Rusula. He kind of is sus to me. I feel like he might be targeting Navia secretively.
Boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is
Culture
always
gun.
better than staying cooped up at home.
Very well. Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
Can someone remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina?
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me.
She hated you, like, literally a couple weeks ago, though.
After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person. She said she used to be terrified of Papa. So,
who's watching?
As a result, she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well.
Who is this?
But the Spina is very different
Flora,
now.
maybe?
She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her.
The two of you have contended with similar circumstances.
Yeah, you could say that. By uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time. She said that she wanted to become someone like me, Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive.
Who is that? That's
She
someone
can
new.
commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
So it wasn't just hearing things.
Is something up, Traveler?
Follow me. Someone's tailing us. Follow me.
Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
Coulter gun.
All right.
Coulter gun. Am I chasing someone?
Too. They headed up.
Oh shit. Whoa.
Stop right there!
We're chasing. Who? 3 of them.
We knew you were going to be difficult!
Are we fighting?
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take them out!
This is so random. What? What just happened? Defeat your pursuers. Wait, they gave me a trial Navia. That's not my Navia. My Navia is not Constellation 3 or 811-8. They overridden my Navia. Whoa.
Feeling lucky? Coming at ya. Attack! That's the way.
They overridden my Navia.
Now, talk. Who are you? And why were you tailing us?
They just jumped us in the city for no reason, and Navia's like, okay, time to kill. I got this. My axe, my umbrella, Navia has a whole kit. She doesn't need us. She's got an axe, she's got an umbrella, she's got some cannons. Sammy Thursday, because they have donuts today. Donuts? Oh, don't make me hungry. I'm hungry, I didn't eat yet today. But this quest should be done soon. Maybe like another, at least half an hour. I didn't get Subway on Sammy Thursday. I'm sorry, I have failed you. Sammy Thursday. Dude, I'm fucking tired. Ego. Is that guy okay?
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
Recognize your situation and don't entertain any fantasies of escape. We've got people up above and down below as well. Let's say that.
How did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
Suspicious. Coulter gun.
If you thought they stood any chance against us, you were sorely mistaken.
He sent the rest of the gun club after us. This is the gun club.
Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
Maison Gardiennage.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rosula.
Why does everyone hate us?
We were discovered and can't beat you in a fight. We admit it. We lost.
You just got clapped by solo Navia.
Get revenge? Wait, you're not Romeu's followers, are you?
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
You hate the parents. Why do you hate Navia? Oh my god. Everyone's always after Navia for no reason. For like ties from like long ago. I would advise you to calm down.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day.
You guys need a hobby. You just saw Navia on the street. It's like, we got so angry, let's just beat up this woman on the street. What the fuck? So we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day.
Too bad you guys messed up ours first.
I didn't do anything. Navia clapped you all by yourself. By herself. You're lying.
Huh?
You followed us all the way here? There's more to this.
You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway.
I've been awake for 18 hours after a 5-hour sleep. I also slept for 5 hours. That's why I started like 1 hour later today. I was supposed to start at 1 p.m. but I started at 2 because I woke up at like 12:30. I'm like, do I get out of bed or do I sleep for another hour? And I decided to sleep for another hour. Can I take your place at your job for a day? I said so first. I said I'll appear as Angle Panic at his workplace. If he just lets me sleep in his basement. Because the flight to Germany is 7:15 right now. 7:15.
Seeing you like that just really ticked us off. And we let the drink go to our heads.
What is this cover story?
Listen, Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew. I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him.
So many people have tried to assassinate Navia in like the story.
I won't press charges for your attack.
Oh, we're going to trial again?
Also help demonstrate my sincerity.
Imagine just doing the trial minigame again. Oh my god. I feel like they have to find a way to bring it back. Maybe in one of these story quests, someone's gonna go on trial again.
I understand. Thank you. I'll let our boss know.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again, I won't be so lenient next time. Understood?
All right. We get it.
What a girl boss.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go!
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like that, Navia?
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. Moreover, when it comes to the Aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either. If the other side is willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door for a reconciliation. Opportunities for new beginnings are all around us.
I support Boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has no place in today's Spina di Rosula.
Yes. Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be the best time to talk.
It's all about money.
I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though. If he decides to ignore the warning I gave his men, then we could still have a fight on our hands.
Yeah, those guys definitely didn't look like big fans of yours.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina di Rosula family.
That other line, they don't look like big fans of Navia. It's because I'm the biggest fan. I'm gonna become the #1 North American Navia main on this account.
Yep, that's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that we've sent them packing, we don't have to worry about those guys anymore. It's getting late already. So why don't we stay the night in the Fleuve Cendre? We can head back to Poisson tomorrow. I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard against any suspicious individuals.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Cendre again? Even the pillows there smell like seaweed.
Where is that?
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. Poisson's pretty much the same though, so I've long since gotten used to it. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks though. Bet you there'll be people singing sea shanties too. How does that sound?
Huh. That does sound pretty cool. Okay, Paimon's on board now. Let's go. Paimon wants to sing too.
We don't want to hear Paimon sing. No Paimon. Spin it at Rusa uniform gift box. Okay. #1 North American Navia main. Also a Risley main. Risley has not left my team. Farina's too popular. I can't become the #1 Farina main either. She's too popular. Everyone has a Farina now. Where am I going? Here. The main... Oh, underground. Underground. Maybe if all the Eagle babies team up to cover some of my shifts, I can get closer to the amount of hours I'm supposed to work. Are they like understaffed, Eagle, or what is it exactly that is the issue going on? Why are they overworking you so much? I have a lot of work. This is my, I think, last day I can stream freely because I'm working a lot this holiday. Because I like money. I kind of did it to myself though. I was like, I'm just gonna go work a lot the next 2 weeks. Severely understaffed, that's what it is. Shouts out to TikTok user OceanSoup65 for getting me through this day with his Hikari Noah MV. I thought you were supposed to say something that you saw a video of your favorite wrestler, and I was like, from where? The Tej TikTok account or where? But shout out OceanSoup65.
Coming back here really does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon.
Your boss has been sick for more than a month now, and other people just occasionally get sick as well. You were sick a bit too, but are you fine now? That you're just okay to cover all these shifts? You will, like, overworking though, like, you will get sick if you overwork too much and don't sleep. I'm saying that as I do all of that. Coming back here, it really does feel like this place is starting to grow in Paimon.
If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Mermonia.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon. Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep, and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it. You can use the same room as last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
How long have we stayed here?
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
Oh, did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Cendra? I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Just Paimon, not me.
Oh, Paimon, sorry! Please have mercy, Navia. If you do that, then Paimon really won't be able to sleep at all.
I was just kidding. Be on your way now.
So we're sleeping in here. Oh, sit inside and wait for the banquet to begin. Wait, why are we doing a banquet? What did I miss? We're doing a banquet? Or is it like a, oh, it's like a thing for them to talk it out. So instead of beating us up, or making a sad attempt at it, we're just gonna have like a banquet meeting. Sit inside and wait for the banquet to begin. Sit inside here. Oh, here. Okay. Where? Oh, I don't want to talk to you. Oh, da 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 da. You enjoy a fantastic meal as well. Too fast. Return to your room, Paimon.
Are you asleep yet?
Oh, she's outside of my room now. Okay, I was supposed to work 65 hours this month. Instead, I'm working... Eagle, that's insane! 137 hours this month? Wait a damn second. Calculator. You're supposed to work 65 hours this month. And this month has 31 days. Hold on. Do you like work every day of the week? Or so? Let me see. So if okay, let's do like 137 divided by 7. No wait, sorry, that's not what it is. It's 137 divided by 137 divided by, I don't know, let's say like 31. So realistically that'd be like 4 hours every day. But then you probably don't work every day. But that's a lot. Shoutouts to Eagle Panic for getting me through several days with EPW streams and Android Persona 3 Yakuza streams. Aw, thanks Thanks for saying that, Hog Dipper Q. I always love it when you come in our streams. So fun. Shouts out to Hog Dipper Q for being our long-term, top-tier ShinKickCollective supporter. What is Navia here for? Hello, are you asleep yet? How about I don't reply? Did Navia?
Oh no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest.
By what?
Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
She really wants to hang out with us like all the time. It was like 24/7 or all the time? All the time. That's what it is.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about. Sure, we'll come.
She's just making dates every 2 seconds.
Well, hopefully I didn't wake you or anything.
You're good. Since the invitation is coming from you.
I knew it. You really are my best partner.
You have other partners?
Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
Oh my god, we're going fishing together. Wonder what's going to happen. Maybe we'll both catch the same fish. At the same time. Oh god, we're going out of the city to do this. There's no teleport. Ugh. Okay. It's gonna be stupid. But I'm just gonna swim from underwater to go to the swimming spot, the fishing spot. There's no above ground teleport point. So we're gonna have to do that. Seems like, hey, why did you come from the ocean? Whoa. Oh, there's actually 2 lines set up. That's strange. Thanks and no thank you, Hog Dipper Q. HPQ. I always love seeing you come into our streams. How can you call this fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod? Oh no, not this music.
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
I hate the song. It's the depressing song.
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you know, attentively watching the float and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
Paimon acting like she's doing any fishing. There's actually a fishing minigame. I'm surprised.
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler?
I like Paimon's method. Manual all the way. Automation is more efficient. We're never gonna side with Paimon, so we're going to side with Navia.
That's how I feel as well. To me, I'm happy as long as I catch some fish.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
You think Navia would do manual fishing? She can't ruin that dress. Okay? They don't have budget at Espina da Rusula. Okay, they can't afford a new one.
Huh. It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
That's a thing? Shut up, Paimon!
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my mother. As well as the rest of the Spina.
Your mother?
My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say.
Fair enough. That's a dad phase.
My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood.
Relatable in a way.
All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me. Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Malus and Silver were always there too.
So your father would scold you, and then everyone would form in 2 rows and just stand and listen?
No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
I mean, when everyone lines up with you to take the scolding as well, then it's kind of like, oh, let's just leave it. Or like, it doesn't feel as bad, I guess. You have like all these people beside you. Even if they don't say anything, it just kind of feels like they're silently in support with you.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Malus come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes.
I thought this was over. I thought Navia's sad hours was over. It's back. Navia, it must still be really hard for you.
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight.
Fishing, having a sad conversation.
Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Mm-hmm. Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least. Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
Oh! What are you doing? How's it gonna come out?
Why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. It was my first time putting one of those rods together.
Well, I guess I gotta fish it out.
We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
Can I just swim in the water and grab it? Why is there a crab on my seat? Why is there a crab on my seat? You finally managed to reel in the prize catch together. For the rest of the night, your rod continues to rack up catch after catch, while for some reason, Navia can't seem to hook a single fish. Are they sabotaging her? It's like, it's like we're gonna get our vengeance on Navia. We're gonna fuck up her fishing line and cut it at the bottom of the ocean. Navia is quite upset about her bad luck, but it is only when you begin to head back that Paimon discovers the real reason to the mystery on why she didn't get a single bite. So it is something sus.
You didn't attach a hook to your line?
Oh, no. They made me start playing detective. And it literally was just, there's no hook on her line. They got me good. I'm starting to play detective.
Stop wasting time! The boss ain't gonna wait all day!
Okay, yeah, these two are definitely in cahoots.
We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as
I knew
you
it.
wish.
He could be trusted. Navia, fire all these Ben.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure. Oh, never mind. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
All right, go to bed. I had a great time today.
See you tomorrow, Navia.
Mm-hmm. See you tomorrow. So how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
I just checked in out of 31 days. I'm working 24. That is crazy, Ego. 24 days. Oh boy. I still remember working 40 days in a row at my old job. Would not recommend. I cannot do that. I need like a day off. I can't, even just working like 3 days in a row. It's like, okay, I need my next day off. I don't like working so many days in a row. 25 days. Okay, so not... okay, 25 instead of 24. Okay, sorry. I was just drinking some water.
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar. Get it?
Not funny.
Huh.
I didn't expect that from Navia. And just where did you get that from? I didn't expect that kind of... I thought Navia would have entertained her a bit.
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
Of course, Coulter Gunn laughs at a joke like this.
See? This guy gets it!
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson. I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
I'm officially a part-timer, by the way, just so we're clear. Oh yeah, I was like, you're definitely not working full-time. Well, you're working definitely like way more than a full-time employee, but I definitely know that you are part-time. So that's insane. How understaffed are there? Like, how many employees would you say realistically work there?
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
Why is the boss... How sick is the boss?
I hope so too.
What am I getting out of this? I got a fishing rod? Huh? What? Fishing rod? I don't even know where that is. When I zoned out, what did you ask? I asked, 2 questions. Like, how many employees would you say work there? And, like, how sick is, like, the boss that he's been gone? He or she, or they? They've been gone for, like, a month. And, like, it's like you're taking on, like, the boss's responsibilities because they've been sick for so long. Like, they're just relying on you, and that's why you have to work so much. Where am I going? Poisson? So we're giving the uniform to Adele, I think. Is that what we're doing? We're giving this little girl her uniform, so when she grows up, she can be just like Navia.
Adele, we're back! We brought you a gift from the court, too.
My boss had some ankle issues, and then 2 weeks later got COVID, and now she's sick until January 7th. Until January 7th? So like a sick leave, I guess, until January 7th? I see. So there's no other employees or like managers or anyone? Like under them?
Whoa! Thank you so much, boss!
Thank you so much, boss!
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Or Lady Navia.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
It's been a while!
Hello again.
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed.
No enthusiasm.
Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case.
I didn't really do it to help him, though.
I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
To be honest, everyone was talking about it. I think people online were saying the Fontaine... Some people said they didn't like the Fontaine story, like, main story. There's only a few people, because I heard a lot of people say it's the best quest ever. But I heard some people saying in the main story that, for once, like, it seemed like the Traveler didn't really do anything. Because, to be honest with you, it kind of didn't really do anything. It was kind of like Neuvillette, Risley, Navia, Clorint. Like, they kind of just all did everything. Like, there was nothing we could have done. We fought the whale, I think. That's pretty much all we did. And we did some, like, court stuff. We helped defend people in court. But other than that, I don't think we really did much in, like, the main story. Like, Neuvillette was the one that took down the whale and did everything. And then to save the people from the prophecy, we could stop the prophecy, but to help with the, like, flood, it was literally Risley who built, like, that ship. And Navia helping to save the people. So we kind of actually didn't do shit. So I heard people saying that they didn't like it because they felt like the Traveler, like we weren't even actually that involved. Which I actually kind of liked it, like, though I still liked it like that. I'm like, they were capable of handling this. They were like well prepared. And it really reflected on like the characters because them themselves said that, you know, if Fontaine floods tomorrow, you know, I'm just going to carry on my life like normal. Or like some characters were like, well, I'm prepared. And they demonstrated that. So we were there for like support, I guess. I think we supported a lot of the characters and what they were doing in their convictions. But other than that, I don't think us ourselves had to get involved. Because I think every other region we've had to go out of our way and like fight the big bad evil and to save the city. But actually in Fontaine, I think they were more than capable of doing it themselves. And they did. So, great heroes of the legend. I don't know if that really applies to us, but we'll take it.
You're really amazing. And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too.
She's more amazing than me, okay? I didn't do shit here.
What's in this thing? Can I look?
What is this thing? Can I look? What?
Of course. Go ahead.
Oh, the uniform. Oh, she got like a nice like suit, like a little suit for her.
Oh, it's a Spina di Rosula uniform. Is it for me? But isn't it a bit big?
I'm curious, do the female members also wear like a suit and tie? We haven't seen any female Spina di Rosula members besides Navia. That's cool though, if she's wearing a suit.
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed. But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety.
Yeah, she already lost her husband, okay? She doesn't want to lose her kid.
So, I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it. Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia. I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can.
She's gotta drink some milk. Some soy milk. Actually, no, maybe not soy milk. That might not help you grow. Some chalky milk then. I was doing Christmas shopping yesterday. I went out to the mall to do Christmas shopping because I have to get some gifts for, well, family, co-workers, friends. One of my co-workers really likes chocolate milk. So I said, okay, that's a simple gift. Because I asked them what they wanted for Christmas, and they're like, how about you don't get me a gift and I don't get you a gift? And I'm like, okay, that sounds fine. But I was like, how about I get you something simple? How about chocolate milk? And he was like, okay, yeah, I like chocolate milk. So I need to go out and go buy, like, a big... Wait. I almost choked. I took, like, a big gasp in because I thought of an idea. I was gonna buy him, like, a liter box of, like, chocolate milk, but I'm like, wait, I'm Canadian. Why don't I just go buy some bag chocolate milk? It's not that to be honest, it's not as common as you guys think. Bag chocolate milk is a bit more tricky to find. I might have to go to like a specialty store for it. Because usually if you want chocolate milk, you find it more in like the box form. But the bag chocolate milk, it's more difficult to find, I think, because like when you buy bag milk, you don't buy one bag. You get a big bag, but it has like 3 to 4 mini bags inside. Maybe I should buy that. That'd be interesting. And that would be like $4 to $5, I would think. So I don't think that's really out of the way of a gift. I need to get it. Christmas is on Monday. We will see.
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously.
Wait, let me read this. What Ego wrote. So we're 2 full-timers, 2 part-timers, and 2 apprentices. And the 2 apprentices legally aren't allowed to be in the store by themselves. So one of us 3 employees always has to be there to close or open. Okay, that makes sense. Gotcha. More senior employee, I guess, has to be more like the responsibility of opening and closing. So otherwise, is the boss usually the one? The boss is there like every day, normally? But because they're sick, they can't. 1 to 3, that is very understaffed, seriously. So 2 part-timers and 2 apprentices. And 2 full-timers.
Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
What if she leaves Poisson, though? What if she goes back to Mondstadt? She goes to Germany. Not back, she's not from Mondstadt. But Mondstadt, it's a city of freedom. You'd probably be living in less poverty there, because Fontaine still has this kind of like... Even though Fontaine's fine now, it still has a big divide between the poor and the rich. A class divide.
Boss!
Oh god, what's this guy want?
Huh? Is something up, Laurent?
Suspicious.
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
Oh, we're blowing the place up. Or they're blowing us up.
What? Explosives? What do they want?
What do you think they want? To blow us up?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeu and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
They have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation. Well, too late now, I suppose. Florent, where are they keeping their explosives?
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
Are they blowing up the Clementine line? Wait, could that mean...
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Oh damn, I'm cooking, man. I thought that.
Certainly sounds like it.
Why are they blowing up the Aquabus? We're blowing up Ego. Bet their public transportation is never on time as well. Clearly, they're about to blow up the public transportation. Just to send a message. Wow. Based Mondstadt. Not every day, but having 4 people around, 2 of which being full-time does make a significant change.
Romeu and his followers hate the Spina, and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson!
We have to stop them.
Yeah. If they've been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople, and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Let's get everyone onto our ship. That should be the safest place.
My dear partner, can I leave the Clementine line to you?
So I have to... What do I have to do?
If the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any Aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground.
So we have to shut down the transportation.
Stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Got it.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe, too.
So she's gonna be evacuating the people. And I have to fuck up some people, maybe? Okay.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
This angle. Oh boy.
Watch out, boss!
I knew we couldn't trust Culture Gun. What just happened? What?
What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
Oh, did he knock it out of his hand?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
I knew we couldn't trust them.
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Coulter, are you with Romeu too? Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, I've never cared for his more radical ideas. And that's because, out of the entire Spina di Rosula, I only hate you. Only you, Navia.
These people need to let it go. Literally, we have... How many has it been? I feel like it's been like at least like 5. These are 5 grown men that have some kind of vendetta against this girl. She wasn't even born, like before any of this happened. She literally lost her parents, lost everyone around her, and these people still have some vendetta. They're out to get her. They won't let Navia rest until she's dead. I can't leave Fontaine. I literally have to keep watching out for Navia every 2 seconds. Ego, hell yeah, my boy Culture Gun says fuck those Fontainians. And Ego is like, yeah, I'm for this, assassinate them. Down with the French. It just seems so personal. I only hate you, only you, Navia. It just sounds so crazy.
You better stick close to me.
Romeo promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move. Romeo has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know. But I swore that I'd kill you, even if it meant being buried with you in the rubble.
This is how many assassination attempts on her?
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you would ask such a foolish question. You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson. But I saw it all with my own eyes, and then I had to watch it all die, little by little.
Okay.
And it was all because of you, Navia.
Because she was born.
Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Malus and Silver died because of you. And so many more dead. Everyone dead. All because of you.
Then just leave her alone. Everyone, they all did it to themselves. Like, they all kind of died protecting Navia, but then that's mainly like, well, stop targeting her then. Why are all these organizations target? They target Navia because they're like, oh, if we target the daughter, then maybe we'll get our way. Maybe they'll ransom her for money, or maybe something. Then just stop targeting her. Clearly, it's not working. I mean, it's working in the sense that it's getting rid of them, because they'd rather protect Navia and like sacrifice their lives for Navia. Why do they want? After they kill Navia, then there's nothing left. There's like really nothing left, though. I just don't understand this obsession with Navia.
So the shock and grief you showed us before, that was in Act 2?
Now you're catching on. I heard Malus was dead the moment I got out.
So are you sad that Malus is dead, or was that all an act?
Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened, and resolving to apologize to Malus as soon as I got out. Back then, because of that aqua bus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty, and that he had completely lost his capacity for critical thinking. The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive the good old days again. But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you.
I mean, he's not wrong, but just like...
I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've single-handedly destroyed everything that was beautiful. Everything I've ever loved.
Don't listen to him, boss! He's just spouting nonsense!
Have you ever considered that maybe the people around you don't actually care about you at all?
Oh no, not this.
Have you ever considered that maybe you only get respect because you're Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing?
Okay, can I come back here and beat this man up? Fuck the gun club. Fuck Culture Gun. Let's beat him up.
Have you ever considered that? Maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past before you came.
Actually, let's not just beat him up. Let's just kill him. We can drown him in the water. I don't think there's any redemption arc after this, to be honest, for him. After everything he's just said.
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes. Yeah, looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. But is that really why they support me? Is their kindness real?
She's questioning if everyone's fake. I mean, in a way, yes. Clearly everyone who's been close to her, all these people end up turning on her.
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really like Miss Navia. And my mom loves her too!
You tell him, Adele! She's about to clap you with a microphone.
I don't know how to explain it, but I like her. And that's that!
I like her, and that's that. I don't care if you hate her, I like her.
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now. You somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history on the boss herself.
He's dead.
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
You just want to hurt Navia. Oh, Florent!
Boss, there's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here before you get buried.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this. But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I felt it. They've helped me get to where I am.
So, I don't know where Navia's gonna go. Just run away, but first... Actually, no, don't. She's playable now. She can... We handled 3 guys by her with just Navia. She can clap him by all by herself. Aldo's here. Hey, just like me, go Adele! Welcome, Aldo.
And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, we actually do get to beat him up. Oh, okay. Oh, Navia solo, too. They actually are giving me a Navia solo party.
A little lucky.
Is this trial Navia? Yeah. I do not have C3. Who is this? This guy's not even the main Coulter Gun. Bruh, where's Coulter Gun? I want him, not you people.
Attack! That's the way.
I gotta dodge though, a lot. Throwing things at me.
Be a little lucky. Be a little lucky.
Gotta keep dodging. Stop throwing things.
Ow! I'm fine.
Where's Coulter? Is this Coulter Gun?
This one's got your name on it.
Talk to Florent.
Florent, I'll leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople. If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly, and don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
Got it, boss. I'm on it.
She's coming to save me.
Okay, Navia?
I don't know, but I have to go.
We're gonna need a part 2 after this. Can we have a happy side story with Navia for once?
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clementine line. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillars.
Okay, so this is what we're doing. Reach the location in 180 seconds. Can I just run? No, I have to fight. Game. Just let me run.
Fire!
Frost. Hey there!
Okay. It's making me do this at intervals. I really should put a healer in the party.
Time to shine. Yoo-hoo!
Run away now.
I need to put a healer in the party after this.
A lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
Okay. Quick! Healer. Kokomi.
We'll need a strategy.
Where am I going? Down? Oh, down.
Rebuild! Shower me with praise! Attack! That's the red. Hey there!
This. Talk to Poimon.
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. How can we disable it?
Cut the red wire.
Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff.
Oh, or there's a key slot.
Huh? There's a strangely shaped hole here. What is it for?
Wow, I wonder why there's a hole. Could be some kind of keyhole, or maybe an emergency switch.
Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Maybe one of the people we just beat up has the key. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find.
And if we find their wallet, we're keeping it too. Look for the key. Are they just on the ground? Oh, I got money. We actually are stealing their money. Give me the money. Oh, you got the key.
You found it! That's amazing!
Did my timer stop? I don't know. Call him Culture Gun, because many men wish death upon him. I hate that spelling of my name. Eagleponic. Lowercase.
That should do it, right?
So this was the bomb? Oh, does that have the does that have the primordial seawater in it?
Navia and Florent should be able to relax now.
We should still check out the perimeter just in case.
Oh, you're right. They could have set explosives elsewhere too. Let's go.
Cutscene? What? Where are we going? Rocks? We're dead.
They're gonna bury Poisson!
Or maybe it's gonna... Okay. Damn, I got moves. Holy shit, what am I doing? Geo-traveler. Where are these rocks coming from?
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Oh, she has the rock element.
Yeah, you can't block them all.
Block. I'm doing this the Spina way.
Let's go, Queen! Blow them up with the gunbrella! She's so cool!
Fire!
She's so cool! No! Is she okay? I guess? She's doing the piece! We're getting the gut. What's not the Gadu piece? But it's the piece! Haven't been alerted. Members of the Maison... Okay. Have come.
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Rosula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
Anyway, I hope everyone has a great day like me. Bye, Aldo. Aldo just like came in and then disappeared. But thank you for coming in. Dwayne Johnson from Fortnite. But I get what you mean. Just capitalize the P. God damn it. No, like me too. and soy milk, right? So let's say someone capital. It depends. I like it all lowercase, but sometimes people do the uppercase A, uppercase S, uppercase M. It's kind of strange. And soy milk. Let me type that. That kind of looks weird. Hold on. Visually, that looks too formal to me. Too formal. ASM is assumi. Assumi.
I have nothing more to say to them.
She's done with them. No second chances.
Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, anyone who's willing to endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough to even be worth trying to talk to.
You tell them.
Please prosecute them in accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
So the second act of this quest should be us going back to court.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse. All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
We won, Navia! We saved everyone! And you were so cool!
No, yeah, she was so cool.
Yeah. Luckily, we were just in time.
You look a little pale. Feeling a bit fatigued?
It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
Boss,
Wait.
we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well.
I actually can't believe Flora ended up being loyal to us this whole time. Because in the main story, we had like 3 suspects on who was the one that was, like, involved with the primordial seawater dissolving of woman's case. And Florent was one of the options. And when I first talked to him, I'm like, he seems a bit suspicious. He seems a bit too loyal. But no, he actually is very loyal. I'm sorry for doubting you. I am sorry.
Seems like Romeo really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
So what are we doing with those bombs? We just like took a key and like disabled it. How do we get rid of the bombs though?
Got it. That's good at least.
Fucking Coulter gun.
Coulter.
We're never trusting the gun club again.
I can understand how you feel. The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now. And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone. But I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the aquabus routes.
Look at her caring about public transportation. Ego, I am heading out. I feel like my brain will just shut down if I don't sleep within the next couple of minutes. Okay, Ego, thank you for coming in. Please get some rest. I'm gonna probably be done soon. I think we're right at the end, so I will probably be getting off as well, like in 5-10 minutes, or whenever this quest ends. But thank you for coming in. Have a good time at work. Whenever you're probably tomorrow, I'm gonna say. Assume. This dude seems very loyal. Sus. That actually, Simps. You also know that also in a different way. It's like, this person's a bit too loyal. But the simps are usually harmless, though. There's a difference between simps and like stalkers, and like that. There's a big difference. So very loyal in the simp sense, and that's fine.
So that one day, the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
No, you do not get to act sentimental now after you said all that shit to her, okay? We still need to kill this man.
Henceforth, You are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula.
I kind of assumed that.
But once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
Navia, no!
Thank you, Navia.
Fuck this guy.
As I thought. Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
Too kind.
She is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person.
She? Your mom, maybe?
Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon.
That got this. Where's the Navia line? They said there's the Callus, the Navia, and the Clementine line. And there's no line to Poisson. Even Callus line won't be getting rebuilt, so that got destroyed too. So the Navia line is standing somewhere.
If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again. Seeing it still standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
Stop the sad Navia hours.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Oh, just the guy gave her like a big earful. About how Navia just like everyone dies around her, it's all her fault.
Just give her some time.
And then he attempted assassination on her. It's okay, everything's fine now. I'll get you back to Poisson.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left. Traveler, I want to ask you something. And please, tell me the truth.
I like this art. It's cute.
Do you really see me as your partner?
Am I really supporting Navia? Like, she's how much taller than me, though? I don't know if I'm really a good help to get her back to where she needs to go, Poisson. Do you really see me as your partner? Huh? Yes! Yes!
Of course.
I spoke!
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
Oh my god, they really gave us that for free? The shipper content!
Navia, any better after taking a break?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me.
It's like she was confessing and now she's taking it back. Is how they're writing it. A little weird, that's true. But that's because I've never heard you doubt yourself before.
I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Coulter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life.
Dude, Navia is like only 20-something. How many more people are going to try to assassinate her for the rest of her life? We need to get the girl out of Fontaine, or we need to stay here forever.
Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
Oh my god. Don't ask me these difficult questions.
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough. No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
What a line. And Florent?
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well.
Oh, so were you on the inside too? Were you about to betray her as well?
There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me. Everything is...
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
It better. Otherwise, you're on my list, Florent. Oh my gosh. So... Is it under? Do I need to go under or over? Under, I think. Under? Over? Under. We're at the end, and this has just been depressing. When they release part 2 of this quest, which might be in a couple years from now, because most quests only right now have like 1 part, unless you're like the god of the region, because most of them have gotten 2 parts. Everyone's gotten 2. No, only Zhongli and the Raiden show. No, 3 out of the 5 gods have gotten 2 parts. But like Farina's too recent, so she won't get a second part for a while. Am I going up the boat? Where am I going? How did I go? Oh, here. What is the stat? Oh, maybe it's the statues. Maybe the statues are finally done. I think that's what it is.
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's...
Are we finally gonna...
this?
Are we finally gonna see what her parents even look like?
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished. But special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before. So I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Do I really look that bad?
I mean, you sound very sad now. There's no even like pep in your dialogue anymore. In your voice.
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
Are we gonna get to see it? Whoa, her dad's hot. And her mom's so pretty. Holy shit. Whoa. And she's in it. Dude, her dad's hot. Why? He looks like an evil villain, but he's not.
This is... Papa, Mother, and me.
That's so cool. Because, like, realistically, so those are, like, images of them, like, years ago, probably. Like, the mother, probably, like, over 20, 25, maybe, years ago. And then with a grown-up Navia.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow! This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Aw. Well, this is so nice. Because she, like, at first she was doubting, does everyone just like me? Or, like, stay in Poisson and stuff, not for me, but just because of, like, the memories? That, like, I didn't contribute anything. And now this, I think this relieves your doubts.
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
Hugged it for cute, and then Christian Cage comes out of nowhere. Your dad's dead.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with the statue
Your mom's
as well.
dead.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about this place's future.
We're gathered here today to tell our boss...
Tell her what? We love you!
That we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly. I believe everyone is here for you, not the glory days.
That's what we believe as well.
I will also always believe in the bond between us.
Thank you so much, everyone. Then I'll be brave and just accept everyone's support for what it is. This really is quite the surprise. I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams.
This is such cool art. I love it. I wish they find like something else that like make it like an official art, like colored. Maybe they might do that. So when are we gonna roll for her dad? Can they make a banner for him? Why did they make him so hot? The cape, the collar. Why? Game. I hope this stays here, or like they find a way to put it in game. Let it like permanently stay here. And this is just a sketch. Maybe they might actually put the real statue in town in a couple patches. Navia.
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. I'll pick myself up again and become a more reliable president for all of you. Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
About the gift from the townspeople.
I'm sure everyone longs for that one thing in life that seems trivial to others, but they themselves can never obtain. To me, that would be a family portrait. I've always been super jealous of other people's family photos. I've never thought I'd receive a family portrait of my own. Especially not like this. It seems like I'm not such an unlucky person after all.
And what else do you have to say?
It seems like looking back on it, I'm
About
honestly
Clementine.
embarrassed by... You know, I've thought about it before. Though my mother only wanted me to live a happy life, that's actually a tall order as well. In practice, it's just as hard to achieve my father's expectations for me. Even though my parents had very different personalities, they always had a lot of respect for each other. The Aquabus project was a monumental project that stood to benefit all of Fontaine. It would have been a little close-minded to assess or evaluate it only from the perspective of the clan. I think that's probably why she didn't step in to mediate or oppose the building of the lines.
And then one more thing.
It seems like looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
About asking, do you really see me as your partner?
Oh, whoa. Why'd you have to remind me? Please don't say that again. It's super embarrassing for me.
It was like a confession, how she's reacting.
Oh, forget it now. Please forget that I ever said anything. Oh, wait. But it'd also be bad if you were to forget it. Okay, but please keep it a secret between us from now on. Please don't ever mention it again.
We're bringing that back later. Miss Navia, I love you. I love you so much. So that is Navia's story quest. You know what the cherry on top of this would be? If they found a way to get like Malus and Silver in the background. Or like add them to the, not the statue, but like if it was like a portrait or something. Malus and Silver would be great. That's like her other family. So that's that. I feel like a lot of people, they said they didn't want to pull for Navia because they just don't like Geo characters. Because they're just very hard to like find a use for in teams. And like work together with other members. But I feel a lot of people like her story-wise and character-wise. I think this would convince a lot of people after the quest to pull for Navia. With how touching that was. I hope this stays here. I should take a picture with Navia. Can we look to this camera though? Oh, I want this in the background. But then Navia's gonna be in the picture as well. Fine. We're taking a picture. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? Even though Navia's gonna be with it. Look at the camera! Oh wait, don't hide character. Look at the camera! Thinking pose. Alpha pose, yes. Expressions unlock at friendship levels? Okay. Ahem. Me and my family, and Navia's there too. Okay. Back into town. Let me go back to... Actually, no, I don't need to do that. Because I'm just going to probably end the stream here. Actually, one more thing. Since I just completed this, there might be some new lines. Let's see. Since I just completed that. Anything? Oh, okay, there is, but I still don't have... Okay, I can't do it until Friendship 4. That just means I need to keep Navia at my party. And keep doing things with her.
Oh,
I still love that animation. So on my own time, I will have to fix all these to make it like one complete set, because it's just like a mix of random pieces. I need it to match this set. So that'll take some time to build my Navia.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
So we're gonna call it here for today. Anything I need to plug or anything? I don't think so. Today's Thursday. Christmas is Monday. I don't think I'll be doing a stream before Christmas, so I will say Merry Christmas. I don't know if anyone else will be streaming, so I'm just gonna say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays on behalf of ShinKickCollective. Thank you guys for tuning out to our streams, all of us. And hope you guys have happy holidays. I don't know if I will get to stream next week. I don't think I might be able to do a day stream because I'm working a lot next week. I'm working from like the 26th to like I think I'm working the 26th to the 31st straight. So I'm working a lot. And then I'll be busy with some stuff this weekend. What else? Yeah, just some Christmas things. If I do stream, it might be impromptu middle of the night stream again. Because that might be the only time I get the stream, because if I'm working in the day or if I'm going out and doing like family things or Christmas activities or shopping, then that'll probably be the daytime. So any streams from me, which it probably, if I do Genshin again, I might do another Genshin one, but it's mainly for this event, because I want to see what this event's about, because Farina's the director, and that's a new character, the girl there. She's not out yet. She's gonna be out in like 3 weeks. She's here, and then Ayaya is here too, and then I think Navia is the main actress in the thing. So it's more Navia content. Happy Navia. Happy Navia. I might do this too. And then I want to do more Yakuza. And what else? Another game I want to play too. It might be just your impromptu nighttime stream. So be on the lookout for that. I might not even announce them, so you'll just have to have your notifications. So that's that. So thank you everyone for coming in. Hog Dipper Q, thank you. Thanks for the stream, Ange. Thank you for sticking around with your Sammy. Like I said, you won't hear from me next week, probably in the daytime streams, but maybe in the nighttime you might. It's a holiday, so maybe people like Kitty and 130H and I don't know if Eagle seems pretty busy. I don't know if Eagle will get to stream. I'm sorry for the Eagle babies. But everyone else, they might have time to stream. So, on that note, I will, happy holidays. And I will see you guys next time.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable
After Navia
weapon
stops talking.
is worse than not carrying one at all.
I can't cut her off. Okay, she's done. Okay, goodbye.